Yo, what is good, my fellow deadheads? Your overlord has returned. And I left JJK Phantom Parade closed because typically it'll work right before I stream, and then I'll start getting everything all set up and everything, and then all of a sudden, like, JJK just isn't working for no fucking reason. So, none of that today. It's kind of hard to see with those. But it's cool. I'll put it back in. I'll put it back on. Alright. But this morning, literally where we left off, Rosetsu cursed my entire fucking stream. And, yeah, I had to go to work. But we are off now for the rest of the day, and it looks like it is time to grind all this other stuff. I actually beat Rosetsu while I was at work. I just had to get my Gojo a little bit stronger. But we on big fuck Rosetsu energy in here. Whoo, that is so good. Let's grab this actually. And then put this. Come on. Come on. I'm so glad I paid as much money as I did to open two things at the same time on my computer, and it just completely fucked my shit. To my stream control center. What's good, Light? How you doing, brother? All right, cool. Doing good, you? Yo, what's good, Michael B? Let me, okay, good. My keys are right here. I put up my AirPods, get my chat open on the phone right here. Oh, what was the point of me taking on my AirPod when I literally just, oh, I need the chat open on my computer anyway, so I can send y'all messages or anything if the situation arises. I also still gotta make a video talking about what's up with Kaiju number 8 and everything. Honestly, guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to go grab my regular glasses because it's actually really hard for me to see out of these right now. As you could imagine, they're literally fucking black sunglasses. But I'm just wearing them to kind of build up the Gojo vibes for the half anniversary. But low-key, I'm going to go put on my other glasses just so I still have the... Yo, what's good, Flacy? I'm going to put on my other glasses just so I can still see a little bit better because it is... I mean, do I really need my other glasses? No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. How are we doing today, chat? The dead man is obviously trying to figure out why his JJK is running like wet shit. Like, look at it. Look at how skippy everything is. Why? What is going on, dude? Come on, bro. Like, why does it look like that? I'm not doing anything on my fucking computer, bro. I promise y'all. Like, the only thing I'm doing on my computer is looking at the stream chat and then looking at my stream labs. Like, that is the only thing I'm doing on my computer. How's the stream earlier? I committed a great sin sleeping through it after my alarm was set. Nah, you're chill. What? Great sin? No, you're chilling. The stream earlier was actually pretty excellent, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I had a good time. I had an excellent time. Is this just like a bot comment? Is that a bot comment? It's probably a bot comment. Because it's not even showing up right here. Hey, bro. Either way, it is what it is, man. We're back with a little more JJK Phantom Parade. This one looks like... It looks like it's running a little bit smoother this time. But yes, this morning, I wasted my time trying to fight Rosetsu. But, like, the Rosetsu fight is, like, bugged or some shit. So every time you go into the fight, you literally got to close the game, reopen the game, and then resume fight. So, like, that just wasted so much extra time for me this morning. But when I got to work, I went ahead and defeated that fight. Because honestly, I was just like, yo, fuck this fight. I'm trying to do all the other stuff still. But all it took was me getting a few nodes on my Gojo's grade. I got him to level 141. His skills are all level 10 already. So literally, I just had to get Gojo level 141. And then the mission that I could not beat, I was able to beat. But nah, light. We went up like, yes, Flacy, we are at 132k cubes now. Have you done the EX? The EX is what I was talking about just now, actually. It's because I wasn't here to give you emotional support. I mean, I was chill. I was chill. Not to say that you don't do incredible things, like, but I am at a point where I emotionally support myself. It's okay. I wouldn't give anybody that big of a burden. Also, guys, if you could please help the dead man out and add my friend invite code. Nobody's fucking done it yet, even though I posted it in like 10 different fucking places. If y'all could take my friend invite code and actually grind the game up and get to like level 20, that'd be kind of clutch. Just saying. I mean, people will do this over time, but even still, I'd like for it to be done before the banners come out. The only unfortunate part is if you've done that before or been somebody's like code supporter before, you can't do it again, which is really stupid. So then it's only for new players, really. It's only for you to benefit off of brand new players. I wish Grand Cross gave me more SA coins. Can't you farm them directly now? You can farm bits of them, but it's limited to how many times you can do it in a day. So that's 3 million Beacon of Training, which I already have 26 million, so that's excellent to pick up, honestly. I gotta do domain investigation a couple times. Michael B. 12 to convert into that new mode. 12 SA coins to convert into that new mode. What new mode? Oh, you mean the Enduro mode? Where we at? We at 133k now? Maybe. I don't know. The cubes are literally just multiplying while I'm not looking at this point. By the way, guys. Haruka, hey kids. I was over here like, yo, what song? Those 6,000 cubes. This shit. It is what it is, though. Yeah, bro. Like, I need them 6,000 cubes for real. Like, I need somebody to hop on this wave right here for Dead Man for real. Cause like I've been popping them everywhere. I've been popping my code everywhere. That shit not been working. Let me actually take my code and pin it into the chat. But I will say, every time I leave something in the fucking game, it takes 10 years to load, bro. They need a PC client for this. They know damn well people are not trying to play and load for 10 years between every interaction they do. Alright, guys. My friend code is pinned in the chat. If anybody new hops in the chat that has not been here before, please do direct them to tackle that friend code. The dead man definitely could use it. Not enough for me. Not enough for me. The 500 Phantom Medals is cool, but like, I'm not super close to picking up another character from the shop. And plus, I have all the characters I need from the shop. And then the 3k out of Jujutsu Shards, I'm not that worried about either. I don't play Global, but you know I would if I did. Appreciate you, Light. I just want y'all to know what I'm sipping on right now is my lunch. It's a tequila smoothie. No, it's not a smoothie at all. It's just a margarita. But it is my lunch nonetheless. Okay, let's get to some content here. You play JP? Dope. Yeah, I used to play JP, and then I know you're talking to Light, by the way, Michael. But still, I used to play JP, and then I re-rolled for Domain Gojo whenever he dropped, and then literally I accidentally re-rolled some more. Or no, first of all, I was pretty sure I linked that account to some information somewhere, and then that account got lost, and I had to re-roll again, and I just had Sakuna at that re-roll. So then by that point, I was like, okay, well, JP is a dead cause for sure. But we're gonna take it slow to start off. I very much do want to do some tower floors right now, but I feel like jumping right into the tower is a little I don't know, a little distasteful. There is a proper order to things, and we're gonna work our way through all the other content that's super easy that we know we can beat, and then afterwards we're gonna jump the tower at the end of all of it. Another thing that I definitely meant to do while I was at work though was to farm up the formidable battles against Mahito, or is it? It is Mahito right now. The formidable battles against Mahito. Is it Mahito? Hanami. I think it's Hanami right now. But instead of doing that, I kind of got busy at work. But I mean, hey, bro, I made some good money though this morning. So more money than it's like I always. How do I say? I don't expect to make good money when I go to work. I know I'll make good money, but once I get there and I see how busy it is, and then it like picks up and everything, I never really expect much from the money I'm getting. But then I put it on my tips at the end of the shift, and then I'm just like, oh, well, damn, that's kind of crazy. By the way, guys, if you're in here and you're enjoying these vibes, the Dead Man would greatly appreciate it if you could go down below and hit that like button. Y'all know how this works. The more likes, the more it floats into hyperspace, and then the more floating into hyperspace, the more people can see it. I guess that's how that works. I don't know. Do I like my job? I like the person that I am currently in my life. So to say that I do not like my job would be like saying that I don't know how to make decisions, because I decided to be in my job. I filled out the application and I trust my own decisions. So I have to like my job to some degree. Sometimes you're not going to like it, but at the end of the day, it gets you paid. And if you like to have money and you like to buy things, then you like your job because it gives you the means to do that. So I guess I do like my job. I guess. Plus, whenever I feel like it, free food, free drinks. So that's a banger right there, bro. That dum 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 boom. Yeah, I love that shit. Let me drink some water too, because margarita is definitely taking over. It's not taking over. I'm not like a lightweight or anything really. It's just that I don't drink too often anymore. I try to keep it very low. Like, first of all, free food always nice. Yeah, free food is nice. Free food is nice, but when you're trying to be disciplined and watch your weight and trying to, okay, what the fuck was that, you two? What the hell? When you're trying to be disciplined and watch your weight and just be healthier, sometimes free food can be a little bit of a detriment because sometimes you'll be at work and you'll be bored, and instead of like eating because you're hungry, sometimes you dead ass do just get food and chill and just eat it as a pastime because one, I don't have to pay for this. Two, it will just pass the time. Like I know I'm gonna start eating this food, and then I'm gonna look at my phone while I'm eating the food, and then while I'm looking at my phone, I'm gonna forget about the food. And then all of a sudden, I'm going to be like, oh yeah, I have food. And then I'm going to just start eating again or something like that, right? Or also, sometimes you don't get to finish your plate all in one sitting. This is especially true in restaurants. You don't always get to finish your plate in one sitting. So if it gets busy, you have your plate sitting there and you're always kind of like, oh, I can go back and pick up my plate a little bit more, which is another little thing to help you waste your time. But I mean, like, I have found that if I just remain consistently busy at work and just keep giving myself little things to do here and there, like, bro, it felt like I was... This is going to sound crazy. It felt like I was at work for an hour earlier. And I was literally there from like 10:30 to 3 o'clock. But it felt like I was there for an hour because I wasn't thinking about it. I just kept busy, and before I knew it, it was time to leave. So, it'd be like that. I just feel like you can't really say you don't like your job because you don't want to do it sometimes, because it's just like, yeah, I don't want to go and serve sometimes, but at the end of the day, even when I feel like that some days, I still go in there and I still make excellent money. I had sensed it. I manifested those fragments right there, guys. And I went back and doubled back and got the 3-star on the EX6 stage as well, so I got another shard from that too. But I'm feeling either 4 shards or 2 chaotic Jujutsu crystals from this last fight. I'm feeling it. I don't know. Or maybe I do know. Who? It could be what it is. It could not. You know what I'm saying? I'm so ready though. Like, honestly, I kind of want to start working on a few characters that are on my account right now, just because the 7th level of the experience dungeon, bruh, it gives you so many drops when you go into it, bro. But nah, my tables all really were digging me today, per usual. I feel like for the past 3 days that I've been off work, I feel like I kind of been just like loafing around and whatnot, which I now know like that's not a bad thing necessarily because we do need to have those rest periods, and rest periods are definitely equally as important as your lit periods too, or your productive periods. But I feel like whenever I'm in that rest period, I feel like I just want to get up and do something to be productive. But at the same time, I know on the days that I have to be productive for other reasons, I know I'm going to be highly productive like all those days, all day. So it's like I got to take those rest days with the little. I got to take them as they come, man. They're little victories, they're little W's, and I got to start to see them that way. I did get invited actually, chat. Little fun fact: the Dead Man does get invited to a few events here and there. I got invited to go bowling tonight, and I don't know if I'm gonna go because they were literally talking to me about it like last minute at work, and they're like, "Yo, we're going bowling tonight." Like, blah blah. Like, yo, are you going? Blah blah. And I was just like, "Yo, I don't know," because I already have plans tonight. I already have a family, a community to come back to when I get home. Literally right after I get off of work right now. So like, who knows how free I'll be later on tonight? But it's at like 10 o'clock tonight. So honestly, I got off of work way fucking earlier than I thought I would. So I'm gonna be able to stream for quite a bit here. But don't let me take over. I mean, I guess I have to take over because I can't hear any of y'all talking. I got incomplete domain Megumi today, so I had to max them out, but that took all of my resources. I mean, luckily, Flacy, they did just add. Honestly, I'm kind of slacking right now. I need to do something that eats stamina, not my runs of domain investigation. Flacy, they did actually just add the 7th floor of this stage here, and if you farm this up hella, yo, Rain, how are you doing, bro? They actually just added the 7th floor to this. If you farm this hella, you should be able to replenish those mats very easily, especially because they're also doing a campaign right now to give us extra resources whatever we do. Like literally, bro, this morning, because I just leveled up a character last night. I'm pretty sure you finally cured 60 in 5 turns. Yo, GG, yo. If y'all don't know, Rain is an absolute GOAT at JJK Phantom Parade. This man finishes all of the new stuff that comes out in like 5 fucking seconds. If you need guide videos, now some of the guide videos are going to be really sweaty. Some of them are going to be really sweaty, but some of them you can follow. Some of them are very common characters. Definitely check out Rain for his content because his content is exceptional. He makes really good guides. And also, if you are a sweat, another thing that makes Rain's guides incredible is the fact that they are super quick most of the time. And I know you don't spend money in the game to stall for 20 minutes in one mission. You spend money in the game so you can beat shit as fast as possible. Well, Rain's got the recipe for you, so definitely check out his channel. I think Lancelot will be on Anni. Been quite a while now since he's dropped. Aren't they going to let you choose characters? Everybody in chat, if you don't know, Light is talking about Grand Cross now. Ash Catch. Is it easier to level up characters now? I'm not going to say it's easier to level up characters, but they have added a new experience stage, so you can farm experience a lot faster now. The grade materials are still kind of like exactly the same on the grind, but at the same time, they are going to add 2 times drop for the grade materials at some point. I don't know how long they're going to wait to add in 2 times drops. How's yours work? I didn't even tell. How does mine work? How does my... You mean floors, how's your work? Oh, you mean my job. Yeah, I mean, it was chill. It was super slight. I actually made some pretty solid money this morning. Cash and... Now, I'll be honest with you. Before, I used to make good money just like on the credit card, and the cash would look kind of like wimpy. Now, low-key, the cash and the credit cards be looking good every day for me. And if you guys don't know, so typically in a restaurant, and I don't know how it is in like a lot of other restaurants, but in my restaurant specifically, right? They do credit card tips. You get those at the end of the week on your paycheck, and then you get your cash. Like, you walk out the door with that shit. You don't even report that shit. But at the old places I've used to work at, you would report everything at the end of the night, and then they would just do tip out on all of your stuff. That way you would get all of your cash at the end of the night. So when I first started working on my new job, I was like, all right, cool. The paychecks cover my taxes. The cash just kind of covers my pleasures, right? But then I didn't really like it that much. But I think that it was really just all my perspective at work, right? The better the perspective I have when I come into work, and you know, like sometimes, like for instance, as a server, here are some things that having a negative perspective can do, right? Sometimes the table walks in and you're like, oh, they're definitely not leaving a tip. And then you will give them less than exceptional service because you think that you're not going to get a tip from them, when in all reality it does matter. Yes, because it is your money at the end of the day. That is your paycheck. But at the same time, if you walked into an area, would you want somebody to judge you unjustly before they got to know you and then give you shitty service even though you didn't do anything to them? No, you wouldn't want that. So that's why it's important to go into work with the right mindset and not really let what kind of people are walking in dictate your serving experience. So now I just like to walk in and I just like to tell everybody, you know, I'm having an exceptional time. I'm doing great. I hope you're doing great. And I don't care what walk of life you're walking from. Like, as long as you're good, I'm chill, right? That's the energy I come with at work. Like, everybody is always chill at my tables because I'm always chill at my tables. Like, even when something's going wrong, even when it's busy and shit, and even when I think that I'm, like, pressed, people will look at me and still tell me I've done an excellent job, even though I thought, like, damn, really? So, I mean, it's cool. It's cool. It works out for me. I know how to manage it very well. Let's do Red Yaga, I guess. We're just doing a little auto team real quick. What is the max level now on the character? The max level right now on the character is 140, unless you give them a Phantom Seal, because you can see Gojo's 141. Unless you give them a Phantom Seal, then you can go up to level 150. That is the max level cap for characters right now, and I think that stands for the JP version as well. I do not think the JP version literally has not released a new grade yet, so that is where it is at the moment. Let's just do 2 DPSs, I guess. But I am going to use this recollection bit because it does give... Yo, guys, I'm feeling so blessed right now. Because not only is Reunion After the Rain, which is one of the pages I love, one of the boosted recollection bit pages, but also Noritoshi Kamo's training, archery training, is another boosted recollection bit page. Not to mention, who's the boosted character? Kaito? Is it Kaito? I think Kaito is the boosted character. Which, I mean, that's whatever. But... nonetheless, we got plenty of pages for boosting already, and we still got to get the free-to-play page. So let's just go ahead and jump with this. Like, bro, I'm already at 72% boost on the drops. I'm so glad about that, honestly. How's everybody's half anniversary experience going right now, though? No boost character. There's no boost character. Oh, that's even better. I literally thought about giving two of my universal frames to Noritoshi Kamo's archery training, just so I could boost the rate to 40% on that as well. But I think I'll chill on that. Because it will feel really bad for me to give it... It will feel really bad for me to give it two dupes when I already have all of the effects of it, and the dupes are just going to give more stats to the character that it's on, when I know I could just summon it in the future. You know what I'm saying? Only the recollection bits. Yeah. But nah, guys, like, I can't front of you. I think the real reason why work felt like it... yes, absolutely. The real reason why it felt like I was only at my job for an hour is because literally I was not even thinking about my fucking job while I was there. I was like, yo, as soon as I get back to my computer, like once I beat Rosetsu, that shitty ass boss. Once I beat Rosetsu, I was like, yo, it is game time for that stream, bro. When I'm back in it, I'm back in it. Cause we've already done story mode. We still have to do thinking about me. What you mean, light? I probably just said the word light somehow, somewhere in there. I don't know. But, oh, you said I was thinking about you at work? Because I wasn't, nah. That's sussy baka business for me. But if you do like to think about other dudes and whatnot while you're at work, I'm not judging anybody for that. I just don't do that. But, I was thinking about this JJK Phantom Parade and thinking about getting back to this stream for real. So I was locked in. I was like, yo, all I gotta do, it was weird. It was like, my tables were all going good, but at the same time, it felt like it was going a little funky at the same time. But it was still fine, though. Also, guys, I did not finish Cursed. I did not finish all the Cursed Object Collection stages. So, after I finish this map event or get fully to where I can get in this map event, somebody definitely pop in the chat and remind me to hit those Cursed Object Collections real quick. Oh, yeah. Are you going for Zone G? Just curious. Yo, pull up my goat! My goat! There's two mods in chat. That's a very rare occasion here. Rain, I am not going to go for Zone UG unless they give us the tickets from the Secret Shop. If the Secret Shop has bundles where I can buy 10, 30 UG tickets at a time, then I will be summoning for Zone UG with just tickets. But if there's no tickets involved, then no, I can't do it. Unless I literally get up to over 150k cubes. Like for instance, I would need at least 153,000 cubes for me to summon on Zone Yuji at that point. Because then I'm like, okay, I have enough to pity Sukuna and Gojo. I'm not pressed on using cubes at this point. Get all them buffs. I don't know how many people are paying super close attention in one of my latest videos, but I was talking about the fact that, like, does anybody else hate that whenever we get map events, I left the earlier stream before the gameplay got revealed. Is it turn-based or what? Kaiju number 8 is turn-based. The graphics are really cracked. It's turn-based. The UI could be a little better in my opinion, my personal opinion. But even still, Kaiju number 8 looks like it's going to be a really fun game. They didn't give us any release date or anything, though, which is a little unfortunate. But it's cool. They're already doing pre-registration rewards and everything as well. And Kaiju number 8 Season 2 comes back next month. So... No. It's not like Solo Leveling. Like the graphics, it is 3D, and when I looked at it, it reminded me of Solo Leveling, how the graphics looked, like graphically. But for gameplay and all that, it's literally turn-based. The gameplay more so reminded me of Honkai Star Rail. That's what I thought of when I saw the gameplay. But Kaiju looks like it's gonna be cool. I'm gonna at least give it a shot, you know. But yeah. Yo, that man, M. Koi with the membership? Yo, y'all are going crazy. Like, nah, Koi is going crazy for real. But, like, all of y'all are going crazy because y'all are here for me for real. But we had a stream this morning, Koi. I'm glad you could double back. And this man doubled back in the most major of ways. Is Slug still live, by the way, Koi? Slug is definitely live. He just turned on Madoka. Slug loves that Madoka shit, bro. I never watched Madoka. Thank you, Koi. I do appreciate you a lot, though, bro. How are you doing? I've never really watched Madoka when I was, like, younger, and I still haven't watched it to this day. I have a homie. He's not super into... Okay, Slug just ended his stream. Okay, so Slug will be here in a little bit then. We'll chat it up with the bro. But Madoka, I never... It's legit Honkai Star Rail with UI changes. Damn, Koi, you here now? Nurse Man! Gintoki! Yo, we got the gang up in here. I'm equally excited for everybody who was already in chat. But, like, the reinforcements is popping out now, too. Who's gang here? Whole gang here. I was about to say, what you mean who's gang here? Everybody. What you mean, brother? Hello, M. Koi. Hello, Bulat, Nurseman, Gentoki, Michael B, Seven Rain. Oh, it's an anime? Okay, got you. What do you mean? Kaiju number 8? Oh, you're talking about Madoka. Yeah, Madoka, I did not watch the only 6 likes shaking my head. That's what I'm saying. Nah, there's 7 likes, though. As soon as Bulat said only 6 likes, somebody liked. Bulat be putting that pressure on y'all, I guess. That pressure. All right, let's keep cooking, bro. Let's keep cooking. For real, we need more. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Y'all know the resolute like spike is always appreciated here. Damn, dude, I finished my margarita in like 3 seconds, bro. Shinzo Sasageyo. Damn, dude. You know what's crazy now that I think about it? You good, that man? Oh, I'm excellent, Nurse Man. I'm great. I only had one margarita, Nurse Man. Don't worry. I'm not lit. I'm not crazy or nothing. There's a Schoolboy Q song called Drunk. I don't know if y'all listen to Schoolboy Q at all, but he has a song called Drunk. Every time I feel like the liquor is getting to me, that song plays in my mind. And every time I see somebody who's like drunk as shit, that also it also plays in my mind for that time as well. So funny. But yeah, I'm excellent, bro. It's so nice to see all of y'all in my chat so I can just talk to y'all and I don't have to like type a bunch of shit. Oh no, bro, I only had one margarita, Nurse Man. Like I said, I need 3 or 4 margaritas to be litty. Dokkan may be dead till July, but at least Dead Man is streaming. Yo, that's what I'm saying. At least I'm here, though. Shit. I could have not been here. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that was so much stuff that just popped off of that one mission. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, that's a lot of shit. Let's go to the shop and get our key real quick. So, I guess the score battle is not going to have a... Yeah, I knew we weren't going to be... So, the score battle's not going to have any Kaito banner tickets at all, which kind of sucks. Or I'm assuming. I don't know. But as far as I'm looking right now, I can tell that they're not going to have any Kaito banner tickets. Because if they had Kaito banner tickets from this event, they would have been, like, right here, right now. And Kaito tickets could be in the in the SP or the formidable battle, but like I doubt it. Give me them cubes. Give me them cubes, dude. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, chat. We are so close to like half anniversary now that like every time I get cubes or some shit like that, I can 0 Kaito tickets, only just a login. Have you summoned yet? I already did my Kaito summon, yes. I did not do my summons on the free banner, but I'm saving those until I can do all 10 of the summons at one time so I can just make a video out of it. SP battle tickets is for Saki and HP Gojo. I'm not too upset with that. But like chat, now that Rain, our GOAT, has told me that, I need the chat to come together and really do a very important task. And y'all need to say, I need y'all to just spam Saki in the chat. Or not spam it in the chat, but I need everybody to just send Saki in the chat. Because my Hollow Purple Gojo is 5-star. And if I'm going to get anybody off of that single pool, if I'm going to one-tap anybody, I need it to be Saki. Because nobody else in the world cares about Saki's SP buff for some reason. But I'm the only person who's over here defending Saki. Saying like, yo, her SP buff be hitting, bro. Like, I know Red Nobara is better than Green Saki. I get it. I hear y'all. But at the same time, I think that Saki had a better SP buff because Saki was useless and now she's good. Versus Nobara being somewhat good and then being crazy, right? Also, Gintoki. You said Saki? Gintoki, I don't know if you know this, but there is an anime called Girlfriend. Yo, am I going to be watching some anime tonight? I'm feeling kind of chill right now. It feels like an anime kind of night, chat. But there's a anime called Girlfriend. It is an absolute freaking dumpster fire, bro. And the main character, pretty much his first girlfriend is named Saki, but they call her Saki. Her friends call her Saki. And pretty much throughout the story, the main character keeps falling in love with different girls, and he just keeps bringing on more girlfriends. It's very different, though, from the 100 girlfriends who really, really love you, because this man is a dog. He's just trying to get through, he's just trying to run through 100 hoes. That's just crazy. That's gross, honestly. That boy is going to be looking like an infected harpoon after a while. But this man Lost Van said, what did I walk into? I mean, by the name of it, it sounds like trash. It is absolute trash. It's absolute garbage, yes. Like, but there are some animes that you watch because you know it's trash. Like, you watch trash shows sometimes, bro. It just be like that. But literally, that 100 girlfriend shit is evil because that man is just going to look like an infected harpoon that needs disinfecting afterwards. But, like, girlfriend is different, though. Because, like, it's just... Okay, this man had his first girl. He met this second girl. The second girl was madly in love with him. He was like, damn, you are actually such a desirable girl. And then he's like, yo, let's go. He was like, I can't front on you. I don't want to reject you because you are very desirable. But, like, I got a girl that I love, though. And then he looks at the second girl and he says, yo, are you trying to come with me to ask my first girl, like, if she's trying to, like, be in a 3-way relationship? My boy, yo, that man Rintaro is a fucking goon, bro. Like, bro, I'm just like, yo, none of these bitches are going to class. That's what the title, he need 100, that's what the title say, he need 100 girlfriends. But, like, Rintaro is evil as shit, though, because, like, he's not, what's the main, hold on. I think the main character's name from Girlfriend is Naoya. And, honestly, I just like Girlfriend better, because I'm like, yo, Rintaro's a dog, yes. He's consistently keeping 100 hoes, like, yo, like, or not 100 hoes, but like, he's consistently keeping his hoes, like, yo, we're adding a new biddy to the family. And all these hoes are just like, okay, that's cool. But like, hey, yo, 100 girlfriends, yo, slug, what's good? We talking about that real culture right now, brother. But like, the thing with Girlfriend is, it's like, this man's really trying to make 2 shawties happy. And then this third girl, who's like a Twitch streamer or whatever, is trying to make this man happy, and now she's like, yo, let me be your girlfriend for a little bit, and if you don't like it, then I'll leave you alone. He literally made a deal with her. He was like, yo, I'm gonna let you try your hardest to seduce me, and if it doesn't work, like, we're done with this shit. And then there's like a fourth girl who's like the first girlfriend's best friend, and she feels really bad because she's like, yo, low-key in love with her like best friend's boyfriend. Like, bro, it's the whole thing. But the reason why girlfriend goes harder than 100 girlfriends is because, yes, this man is going to pick up 100 hoes. But y'all forget the premise of the story is that every time he makes eye contact with one of these girls, he literally gets a shock in his system, and he can tell that that girl is his soulmate. And if he literally does not bag that shawty, she will die. Like, literally, if you don't end up with your soulmate, in that show, in that universe, if you don't end up with your soulmate, you will fucking die. So this man is just taking it upon himself to maintain 100 women, which, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, females are highly complicated creatures. They're not, but they are. It's like, it's kind of easy to figure out what they need if you really pay attention. But if you're not paying attention, all the complications in the world. You have to jump through all the hoops in the fucking world. So, keeping up with 100 of those, wild as shit. Where's PK at? PK's gonna be like, yo, don't talk about me like that. Like, hey, bro. Hey, I'm just saying, though. I didn't say anything wrong. I just said complicated. Y'all are complicated. It be like that. But the difference in between Rintaro and Naoya is that Naoya has no extra bullshit giving him just like, oh, we look at each other, there's going to be beef with PKs here, LOL. Like, there will be no beef in here if PK joins. Everybody is welcome here. Everybody. You got to let old things go, my man. It be like that. But, literally, in Girlfriend, the main character is just more impressive because, like, these girls are not just looking at him instantly and falling in love. Like, they fall in love with him through various different interactions, and then literally, like, he is spitting game and convincing PK cooking something. Watch out, jeez. But literally, like, this man spits game to all 4 of his girls, and he keeps all of them in check, and he keeps all of them happy. Sometimes they get pressed. I mean, obviously, you're gonna be upset if the man that you want is dividing his attention amongst other, but it's nothing crazier than real life. There are already dudes who be having like 4 girlfriends in real life, though. Rintaro is unrealistic. These hoes look at him and they're just, honestly, Rintaro is kind of realistic. Because these hoes just look at me sometimes. They be like, oh my God. Like, bro, the amount of compliments and glazing I got today. Yo, what's good, Ari? How you doing? The amount of glazing I got today, not even from my own tables. Like, some of them were my tables. Obviously, I got really good tips today. Pause. Don't take that the wrong way. But then also, like, I'm talking to my other coworkers about the tips that I'm getting and shit. And, like, I got customers overhearing me, and they're like, yo, they're giving you those tips because you're that guy. Like, that was how my day went at work today. My shift felt like an hour, even though it was like 4 or 5 hours. And it was just 5 hours of people just glazing me, pretty much. Let's see. LOL facts. 1,100 girlfriends, but no cap. The show is wild. LOL. Like, bro, I be looking at 100 girlfriends sometimes. It's because you're almost going to get domain expansion Gojo. Oh no. Michael B, my man. There is no almost. The dead man completes his task. Did you, Michael B, ask me what my other name is. Ask me what my other name is, bro. Maybe somebody else in the chat can let you know. And it's not the MILF Hunter this time. But ask what my other name is, Michael B. Matter of fact, don't even ask. My other name is the Gotcha Whisperer, my brother. Every character that I need, every character that I want is gonna be here. They gonna be here, bro. You gotta believe it's gonna be here for you, though. If you think you're gonna get shafted, you're gonna get shafted. Pause. Wait. But if you think you're gonna get absolutely cracked, if you think you're gonna be absolutely blessed, then you're gonna get absolutely blessed. So I know I'm gonna get blessed because all you need is 1 copy of Domain Expansion Gojo. But like, bro, how crazy, chat? How crazy? How diabolical would it be to 5-star Domain Expansion Gojo before the rotation's done? How crazy would that be, chat? Because I think I'm doing that. I know I'm doing that. We're 5-star Gojo before the rotation's done. Me and Slug, we're the goats around here, bro. Slug is the free-to-play goat, and then I'm the pay-to-win goat, for real. When the 2 goats come together and we summon together, because we are going to be doing collabs for our Domain Expansion Gojo summons and for our Sakuna summons, we have not necessarily worked out. Yeah, clip it, chat. Please clip it. I want this shit to be here when I do it, for real. But, like, when you have 2 goats side by side, what else can you say besides... You know what? Yo, chat. You want to know what it's going to look like when me and Slug... You want to know how it's going to look like when me and Slug are streaming together, summoning together? Y'all already know what picture I'm about to pull up, bro. Y'all already know the picture. This is what it's going to look like when me and Slug are streaming together, for real. When me and Slug are streaming together, and we're getting all these copies of Domain Expansion Gojo and everybody who didn't save their cubes and everything is hating and shit, bro, we're not gonna care about that. You know why? Cause Slug's gonna be right there behind me with the fucking dunk in his hand, with the fucking that ball right there. That ball right there is cubes, bro. We're about to slam dunk these fucking cubes to get all the characters we need, bro. This is what we about to be looking like. Chat, this is the vibes. These are the vibes right here, bro. There is no defeat around here. Not for me and Slug. How can me and Slug be defeated and we're the GOATs? Tell me, chat. Tell me. Tell me. Behind you, pause. Yo, Gentoki, that was weird, bro. You gotta pause for that. Because y'all know what I'm talking about. You saw the picture and you saw that this man was far behind doing a dunk. Come on, dude. You saw how far apart they were. What if both GOATs get shafted at the same time? Pause! That's not going to happen, though. That's not going to happen. Chat, ask me why that's not going to happen. Ask me why that's not going to happen, chat. I'll tell you simple, plain, clear why that's not going to happen. The shaft for me and Slug, the two GOATs. If you got DE Gojo with tickets, will you still continue? What the fuck? Yeah, I'm still going to continue. Hey, bro, I'm not going to lie to you. The only thing that's going to stop me from doing a full rotation on Domain Expansion Gojo is literally 5-starring this. You said why? Because I said so, chat. Because I said so. But, literally, the only thing that's going to stop me from summoning for Domain Expansion Gojo is quite literally 5-starring him before the rotation's done. That is the only thing that's going to stop me, bro. Only thing. The only thing. Yes, sir. Yeah. No more of that. I hope bullshit. Nah, bro. Deadman is living in a different reality, bro. I have a few quantum mechanics here, chat. Them quantum mechanics be hitting crazy, but like Deadman is in a different paradigm, in a different world, in a different reality right now. In a reality where what he says goes. Uh-oh. Streamlabs is looking kind of frozen right now. Or my audio in Streamlabs is looking kind of frozen right now. Can y'all still hear the music, though? Can y'all still hear the music? Y'all can definitely still hear me, because I'm yapping right now. If I was yapping this hard and y'all couldn't hear me, y'all would have told me. But can y'all hear the music, though? That's what's important. You doing with who? Yo, Rain. Deadman is the one. For real, bro. Rain, I'm doing collab summons with Slug whenever I have my music on, so I don't know. No music? Why is that? Let's see. Let me see if I can fix it. Properties. Yeah, my thing's kind of frozen right here. What's going on here? Desktop. Yeah, that music not moving for real. OBS audio. That's what I'm saying. I'm looking through OBS right now. That shit is goofing me out. I can't tell what song this is. Too much fire. That's what I'm saying, bro. I was spitting that fire and then the music just stopped. It was like, hey, bro, talk your shit, bro. Okay, we got to figure out... Let me just mute it and then unmute. No, that did not help. If I change the volume, it's not doing anything. Like, literally, my volume level right now for my voice is not even moving at all when I talk. And, like, it's crazy because my Streamlabs is not frozen. Just all of the audio, all the inputs that show me where my audio is are frozen. That's a bit of a doozy. So, leave the music. It's better like this. All right, facts. All right, cool. I trust you. Shit. Even though I'm not playing any... Y'all just want to hear me yap for real? Damn, I feel kind of honored right now. The honored one? Oh, I see what y'all did there, chat. I have 200 LR coins on my account, which I could transfer them because I still have more I need to buy from the shop. I mean, like, I can't front of you, like, you might not want to do it, but you might need to True Awaken a random character real quick. You might just need to True Awaken a random character real quick so you can pick up some more, pick up those cubes for real. Or pick up those coins for real. Okay, yo, we're looking good on the map event, though. I think we just finished. Did we? No, there's definitely a few more things. Yeah, I still got to get to this right here. So I got to beat this on all 3 levels. Let's grab this. Is there a key in there? No, it's just 100 cubes. No cubes either. Fucking goodness. Okay. Okay, we unlocked that. There's nothing else besides that, though, except for this right here. You got to use a key for it. So let me go get my keys from the exchange. Christian Garcia! Everybody, big round of applause for Christian Garcia. I have not seen this man in 30 years. 10 times Tech Kaioken Goku is so terrible. He's a 2 out of 10. Yeah, that Goku looked kind of ass. Like, I was looking at him and I was like, bro, this man is a Tech Orb Changer instead of a Rainbow Orb Changer. Like, as Truth was reading through, and that's not Christian Garcia's fault, chat. I wasn't saying that Christian Garcia is not a dedicated viewer. I was saying I haven't streamed in 30 years. That's what I was saying. Oh, I thought you beat this event already. Yeah, no, I hadn't beaten this. Slug, I literally spent all morning dealing with that bastard Rosetsu. I did story mode to get all of the main story pass stuff. I fought Rosetsu. Also, guys, this is just a random intrusive thought. Is it an intrusive thought if it's not negative for your life? But there are soccer fields. Oh, this is the intro to Seven Deadly Sins. Netsujo no Spectrum? I think it's Netsuo no Spectrum or some shit like that. But, intrusive thought. There are soccer fields across the street. Like literally they're like a 5 to 10 minute walk away. But they're not like public soccer park type of goals. They're from the YMCA that's across the street. I do live near a YMCA, yes. But literally there's so many goals out there. And like there's so many days that nobody's out there. I'm not gonna lie. Some days I really just want to go out there like early fucking morning, like 6, 7 a.m. or some shit, and just go kick a few goals, shoot a few goals or some shit. AGL hit though is a 10 out of 10. Just change Universe 6 to Space Traveling Warriors and you're cooking. I gotta say, the Goku, I'll say this. The Goku is really ass. Like I actually looked at all the Goku's kit and everything. I mean, there's nothing saying I can't light. I just haven't gone out there and tried it yet. And plus, I've been kind of like, I can't even. Can you really say you've been lazy when you wake up early as shit in the morning? You walk to work every day, and you walk back from work every day, and you do like 2 videos in the morning and shit. That's not lazy. I just have different priorities right now, I guess. So I guess I don't really have the time to go and shoot a few goals like I want to. But like literally, I have the ball bag. Like we all bought balls, and we all have a big ass bag we keep. So like I literally. If I'm driving my car, I have like 12 soccer balls on my person at a time. Like at the moment, there are 12 soccer balls and a pair of cleats with me at all times if I'm driving my car. So I don't know. Plus, that's another thing. I would have to drive and park to the YMCA. And now that I'm thinking about all this extra stuff, maybe it's making me kind of like lazier too. But it's like literally, it would take me driving all the way to the YMCA because I don't want to walk all the way from over here to the soccer field. With my soccer bag on my shoulder, like a fucking soccer goblin or some shit. Honestly though, where's that page at? Cause I just got it. Is this page good? Oh, this is about to put me at 100% basically. Did you see Magetta's side unit? He has 6 links and can't attack for 4 turns, and his kit is like Physical Nova Shinron. I don't even remember how Physical Nova Shinron is, but like I think Physical Nova Shinron's ass from what I last remember. Not being able to attack for 4 turns and only having 6 links is kind of wild. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be real with you. Triggered upon using any command skill or ultimate skill, applies 70% damage taken, decreased to self for 1 turn. Applies 100% damage dealt, decreased to self for 2 turns. Negative effects. So I guess it's 70% damage reduction and then another 100% damage reduction from anything that's like a DOT or something like that. If that's how that works, that's kind of interesting. And then there's a taunt mechanic on it. Apply when battle starts, applies draw attack itself for 1 turn. When you fully limit break this, what is it looking like? This is such an odd. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm kind of intrigued by this page. Just a little bit. I'm kind of intrigued by that page. So we're at 92% on the drops for the medals. Yo, there is no better feeling than being in one of these events and already having a high-ass drop rate, like, at the start of the event. I think Goku is whack. They need to make a broken version of Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. Yeah, bro, they barely touched the Universe 6 versus the Universe 7 tournament, and they finally doubled down on it, and the character shit. But I did see that Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku got a super easy A. Is it any good, though? I have not looked at it at all. I haven't looked at... Like, bro, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm watching... The reason why I watch Dokkan videos at this point isn't even for Dokkan anymore. It's because I love watching Nano videos. Nano is truly an entertaining dude, and like Truth is also just a very entertaining, very funny guy. Like I'm there for entertainment as well. Let's see. Also, AGL Hit has 5 categories, and Tekkaido Ken Goku has 4 categories. So you mean AGL Hit has? So he has like a. So 5 categories, yes. But 3 categories in the first half of his leader skill, and then 2 passes in the second half of his leader skill. So since it's 3, and then 2, since it's 3 at the top, that means that the characters you're trying to put on that team are initially going to be the top 3 categories, and then the bottom 2 categories are kind of like the extra, right? So I consider that being like 6 different teams he has, right? Because you can have a team with reps to Universe 6, and then the secondary thing. Super Bosses is tournament participants and Super Bosses for a secondary. But it's Universe 6. Let me look it up. Let me just look it up. I'm literally right here on the Dokkan Wiki. Oh yeah, and I heard the Piccolo's dog shit. Per usual, for some reason, they always make side banner Piccolo units ass. Yo, do y'all remember? Oh wait, the hit's not AGL, the hit's intelligence. That's crazy, because when I was watching this earlier, I thought the hit was fucking physical. Whoa, where was I looking? But what I will say is let me backtrack before I continue my Dokkan talk. Chat, what I was trying to say way earlier was I don't like the fact that map events give you the first half of all the stages to start, and then you have to wait a full day for the second half of stages. I think that's the dumbest shit ever, because you're going to beat the second half of stages just as fast as you beat the first half of stages. You might as well just give us all the stages in one sitting and let me just beat all that shit and do the score battle day 1. Cause now I gotta mentally hold in my mind like, oh, okay, I need to go back and make sure to do that stage again. Whereas I could just finish everything out in the first day. The next stage is tomorrow. That's what I'm saying. But like, I like it. I would much prefer it if everything was just in one day. That just makes a lot more sense to me. Like, I understand that the score battle brings a lot of extra really good rewards, but it's just like, besides score battle, what are we really waiting for on that second day? Like, we're just gonna do the same type of missions again. We're literally just gonna pick up a bunch of buffs again, pick up the same type of missions again, and then the score battle is literally just a boss fight. So it's just like, is it really so different that you need to delay the second half for a day? Maybe they're trying to force people. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, I'm telling you, me and Goat Slug here are spitting facts, bro. Because I'm just like, yo, true grinders understand how that shit is to finish an event like 20 minutes after it drops, and you're just sitting there like, bro, let me get the rest of this shit, bro. Give me the rest, bro. Come on, dog. Why do you think I get up as soon as the updates drop? Why do you think I get up as soon as the update drops and live stream the update as soon as it drops? So I can beat all the content in that one sitting so everybody can see me beat all the content and figure out how to beat all the content. It's for sure because they want player engagement. That's facts. But I'm just like, yo, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be just as engaged if you put it all in on the first day, like type shit. And I'm still gonna play the game the next day and try to farm out. Like and everybody's not like me, of course. Everybody's not trying to max out every character. Oh, by the way, Slug, I know I've said this a few times in my past few videos or streams or whatever, but I did say that I am trying to go like Black Clover mode basically, because I'm just like, yo, I know that the character rank rewards give you a bunch of extra like little goodies and shit and extra stats and everything, so I'm just like, yo, might as well. Honestly, this game has more of a reason for me to go BCM mode than BCM had. BCM, I was just like, honestly, no. I love Black Clover. That's my shit, bro. That's my show. So like, that was reason enough for me to go absolutely ballistic. But even still, this game actually has an in-game incentive for it. I mean, if you think about it, every gacha game has an in-game incentive. Because as long as gacha games release new characters, isn't it a lot better that none of your old characters need any materials? Because then you can just give all your materials to the new character, and you don't have to have that worry like, oh, damn, what if this character needs this a little bit later, or some shit like that. If you already have all the characters worked on, and you see a video that somebody's using a character that you didn't have, that you just didn't think about, it's like, okay, good, at least I already have them worked on. I just gotta play with them a little bit, figure out how they really work, and then I'll be in there. I think they do that so players complain less for lack of content, which they still complain, but I mean, I guess that's what I'm saying. Are they really causing more content at that point, or are they just forcing us to wait to do our content? I think that would cause more complaints personally. But like, I'm not arguing with anybody though. Like, everybody's opinion is their opinion. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, What do y'all chat? What do we think? Do we think that the content feels better when they split it up amongst the 2 days like that? Or would you prefer to just have all the map event stuff in the first day? Because I would prefer to have it all on the first day. Yeah, literally, they're just buying themselves time. That's all it really. Realistically, that's all it boils down to. What do I want to pick up first? I'll pick this up because it'll make the grind faster. I like content all on the first day. Dead man switching sides on there, from Black Bulls to the Gojo family. I'm still a Black Bull though, Slug. Slug, how am I switching sides and I still got my Black Bull ring? Come on, brother. You thought I was sleeping. But I'm still here though. We ain't never switched sides for real. First day, cause you could still do the second day. Do that the second day. This team would be great. Now, Hit is the leader. Tech Khalifa. Oh yeah. Where are the Gojo shades, bro? I got the Black Bulls ring, but I got the Gojo shades, but I got the Black Bulls cloak. I got the Gojo aura. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot. It's a mix. I'm an accumulation of a lot of your favorite anime characters. Probably. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, Christian. I didn't mean to stop reading in the middle of your message. My eyes just got really fucking blurry because I was looking really close. Let's see. Let's try that again. This team will be great. Hit is the leader. Kefla. Which Kefla's easy A-ing soon? The STR one? No, the STR one's already easy A. Are you talking about the tech one? The tech Kellen Khalifa that turned into Kefla? The tech one. Okay. I thought so. AGL kill, yes. New STR sell, because of tournament participants, fair play. Super easy A tech perfect sell, and then LR Int go Frieza. I mean, that is a pretty wicked team. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm just super slow on Dokkan right now. I don't have reading glasses. I actually had a pair of reading glasses. I don't know what happened to them, but they were like super cheap. They weren't prescription or anything. They were literally just readers. Did I already do all these? I didn't do all of this one. Let's do all of this one. As long as I oh wait, let me back out. Like guys, I am like fanatical about min-maxing all of my grinds. So like I'm not about to do this stage without first backing up out of this stage and putting my what's the word I'm looking for, chat? Come on, chat, bring it to me. Without putting my dupes into my recollection bit. I think Daima might be worldwide download celebration theme. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate anything that is Dragon Ball Super. I know Daima's not Dragon Ball Super. Honestly, Daima probably fucked up the continuity for Dragon Ball Super anyway. But I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. As soon as they talked about releasing Daima, I figured it just wasn't gonna be good. Like, is it chat? I understand what Dragon Ball Z did for anime, and I understand what Dragon Ball Z especially did for anime in America. But chat, is it so crazy for me to say that every time they talk about a new Dragon Ball Z series being released, I am 100% expecting the story to be mid as fuck? Is that crazy to say? Guys? I don't know how many Dragon Ball like diehard fans I have in the chat, but like every time I hear a new part of Dragon Ball Z is releasing, I automatically just think, oh, that shit's not gonna be anything to write home about. I'm just not gonna watch it. I still have not watched Diamond till this day. And I've literally seen, like, bro, I've literally had homies pull up on my crib and go, damn, Vince, how about Dragon Ball Z Heroes? Dragon Ball Z Heroes, I just didn't take it seriously. I have respect for Dragon Ball Z Heroes because they don't take that shit seriously. They should be doing a bunch of bullshit in there. So I can respect Heroes because they don't take themselves too seriously. Dragon Ball Z, LR Pycon does look cool. So LR Pycon, he looks absolutely insane after he transforms, or after he gets serious. I'm sorry. I fell off after Super. I'm not a fan of Dragon Ball, period. I actually do like Dragon Ball a lot. Like, Dragon Ball I didn't watch as a kid. Dragon Ball Z I watched as a kid. Everybody saw Dragon Ball Z as a kid, right? But Dragon Ball, I actually went back and just tried to watch myself, and I actually love it. I actually do love, I love anime so much that I just really love, like, the evolution of it, too. So it's like, I do like to watch really old anime sometimes, just to really appreciate, like, where we came from. Because if you look at Dragon Ball Super, honestly, some of the animation in Dragon Ball Super is dog shit. To be real, I heard Daima's animation looks great though. What's the term to summarize them all? To summarize all Dragon Ball Z's, I'm gonna say iconic and leave it at that, and I'm not gonna say anything disrespectful because at the end of the day, but guys, basically, if you don't understand what happened, I think before Dragon Ball Z, obviously it was like Superman and Batman, superhero comics and shit. And I'm not saying that Japan was trying to find an anime to break the mold in America, but I think that somebody saw Superman and was like, let me make something similar to that. That somebody would be Akira Toriyama or the entire team of cohorts that were there with Akira Toriyama at the day of conception, right? So Goku is essentially Japanese Superman. Goku's basically the Man of fucking Steel. Everything that Superman can do, can't Goku do? Okay, Goku can't shoot heat lasers, but this man can literally shoot highly condensed energy waves. Goku's super strong. Goku's literally like the Man of Steel in Dragon Ball Z type shit. Yeah, let me finish my point though before I start reading chat again. But literally, Goku's like the Japanese Superman, and Goku was a very easy to consume character for the mainstream. I feel like. So once we got Goku in, I think everybody stopped saying, anime's weird, manga's weird, Japan is weird, like all this shit, right? I think people stopped saying stuff like that, and people more so started to lean to, yeah, right, Gentoki, Goku got fucking cancer. What a bitch. Like, you fight gods and can punch and destroy a universe, and cancer took you out? Bitch boy hours. Come on now. Heart virus? What kind of bitch do you see the people that you're boxing every day, Goku? What kind of bitch-ass heart is in your chest? Come on, bro. Get it together. Train your heart like you train your body. I don't know. Put your heart in a chamber. Put your heart in a fucking pod, bro. I don't know. But still, Goku's pretty much like Superman in Japan. And that was very easy for Americans to digest. They're like, oh, this motherfucker, this big-chested motherfucker is just going around knocking motherfuckers around and shit. Blah, 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 blah. Like, that's Goku, right? After that, you see all the other characters in Dragon Ball Z. And yes, obviously, Dragon Ball Z stories are not constructed in the same way as superhero comics. No anime story, I don't think, really is. But literally, it's just like, once you get that first little break the mold, then everybody is looking at anime differently. They're like, okay, y'all produce some shit like some American shit. Okay, what else y'all got? What else y'all producing? Right? Then all of a sudden, America's got their eye, or other countries in general, have got their eye on anime all of a sudden. Because apparently, I work with a lot of Hispanic people. I work in a Mexican restaurant. Apparently, them motherfuckers have murals of Goku in Mexico. Like, no cap. No cap. People told me there are 2 animes that Mexicans love. And this is not talking about all of the Latin countries. I am not racist. I'm specifically talking about Mexico. But people were telling me like, yo, there are Goku murals in fucking Mexico. Or they're talking about the other show that people really like is Captain Tsubasa. But I think in Spanish they call it Super Strikers or something like that. But like, yo, they love that anime out there. And I didn't even expect that. I didn't even realize that was a thing going on. And I'm the anime guy. You would think I know that, right? But no. So it's just like, literally, bro, Dragon Ball Z did a lot for anime. So I'll leave Dragon Ball Z at iconic, but like, I'm not going to say anything else. Okay, let's see. I'm not a fan of Dragon Ball, period. I fell off after Super. Yeah, Super's dog shit. New transformation Super Saiyan 4 just to sell a toy. I am disappointed in Bandai and DBZ. I'm going to be real with you. They Super Campeones. Thank you, Ari. Thank you. But, literally, bro, I didn't watch anything about Daima. I saw the plot for Daima, and I was like, okay, so basically you're doing GT again. And then everybody was like, no, it's not GT. It's not GT. How is it not GT? Because instead of making Goku smaller so that he was a little bit weaker so they can kick his ass, they made everybody smaller? Is that why it's not like GT? No. That means that it's still the main thing in Max. But that doesn't mean that it's not like GT. That means it's like GT expanded upon. Jeez. This man said I'm Hispanic, and if you have not watched Captain Tsubasa or Super Campeones, am I saying that right, Ari? I don't want to be offensive. Super Campeones. There we go. If you haven't watched Super Campeones or Dragon Ball Z, according to Ari, you are not Hispanic. Which honestly, that follows through. I've heard that a lot, honestly. I heard those are the two fucking. There is a new busser who is a grown woman married with like 3 kids, and 2 of her kids are like 17. Bro, guess what her phone case is? It's not Dragon Ball Z. It's not Super Campeones either. But it is literally Tsubasa Super Campeones. But literally it's Sailor Moon. I'm like, bro, these Hispanics be shadow fucking with anime, and I do not be knowing, bro. But like, yeah, I'm like a grown ass woman. You have kids, like you're obviously at a certain age. If you have 2 kids that are 17 and you like Sailor Moon, I'm just like, what? Have you seen? I forgot to ask her today. I was gonna ask her like, yo, do you just like Sailor Moon or do you like anime in general? Like, what other animes do you like? If her list has Dragon Ball Z and fucking Super Campeones because her brothers watched it or some shit, I'm gonna lose my shit. You don't even want me to say Captain Toshiba. Oh my god, Captain Toshiba? Slug! Okay, let's see. Yeah, Super was bad. That's why I stopped. But at least I can say I watched it. Yeah, no, Super was ass. I pretty much just chimed into Super for the Universe 7v6 tournament, and then the entire what is it called? The entire Universal Survival Saga arc. That's what I watched. Or not even an arc for the Universal Survival Saga. I just watched the whole tournament. I watched the tournament. Not even the shit leading up to it. I saw that shit where like they went to go get Frieza and Frieza got attacked by assassins or some shit. But like other than that, just the tournament. Okay, let me look at the rest of the chats. My first Dragon Ball series I saw when I was a kid was GT. I thought it was canon. GT was fire for me. You've already been here for over like over an hour. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like I feel like before in the past, guys, I feel like a lot more often y'all would hear me say like, oh shit, we've been live for this long. But it's like, it feels like I deadass just be enjoying the streams a lot more now. Because I'm just like, yo, honestly, I don't even be paying attention to the time. And I'm just like, damn, it's been an hour? What are the time? Y'all heard me this morning when I was streaming. I was like, damn, bro, it's already been 3 hours? Where did the time go, brother? Yo, Ken, my goat. How are you doing, my brother? And if anybody else in chat feels a certain type of way, because they feel like I did not greet them with the same amount of energy that I'm greeting new people coming into the chat with, then let me know. And I will re-greet you with the most energy that I can give you, chat. Ken finally shows, of course. Ken-sama. Alright, let's see. It's basically back in the day, since most are mid to low class, and those are basically always televised. It's DBZ and Super Campeones and Saint Seiya, which is Caballeros del Zodiaco. Okay. Yo, how's my Spanish sounding right now, though? What's up, all? So everyone basically grew up seeing that since you basically don't need cable. Oh, so you don't need... I'm liking this. I like to get the... That energy for me was weak sauce, brother, on hood. Bro, come on, Slug. You know you the GOAT, brother. Guys, a round of applause for my brother GOAT Slug. My brother, Itagodi Slugger, is in the chat in the fucking building today. On hood. On hood, the brother is here. Show some love, chat. How does that work for you, Slug? Whoa, I already read that. I think I'm caught up in chat. I definitely did like that little history lesson though, Ari, because I did not know like there was just kind of like it's just like those play on channels where you don't need like cable, so like people just have access to watch that shit. That's fire though. I don't think I'm subbed to Slug. It's worth to reroll now. Dean Games. Yeah, Dean Games is definitely worth re-rolling right now, just because the story mode is literally costing 0 AP, so you can roll through the entire story mode without spending any of your AP. Also, they have a banner out right now that if you wait 10 days, literally it'll have 100 summons on it. So basically, it started yesterday, or it started this morning at like 2 a.m. or 6 a.m. I'm sorry. But at 6 a.m., that was like the first multi for me. If you're going to log in for the first day today, you're only going to have 1 summon. But as of right now, I have 20 summons, right? So the free summons are cumulative. Yes, they are cumulative. I did definitely go through the information, and I read it this morning to make sure it was cumulative. And also, when I log into the game this morning, it says that I can do 10 summons 2 times. So, my man, Dean Games, now is the ample opportunity to reroll because the best characters in the game are about to come out in Domain Expansion Gojo and Sukuna and even Zone Yuji. Like now it's sounding like the content they've released recently in JP, it sounds like Zone Yuji has a little more value as well, which Zone Yuji was never bad. I just didn't think that he was better than Sukuna or Gojo, right? But free story mode, you can refill 300 stamina for free every single day for the next 26 days as well, my man, or 25 days, I think. So basically you're getting 3 free AP packs a day. Basically you're getting free story mode all the way through. They just added more stages to the enhancement stages. Like definitely, bro, you gotta get on this reroll. Or not reroll, but like you gotta start playing if you're gonna start playing, bro. Now is a better time than ever. And bro, the stuff that we're getting for the half anniversary on Global Dean, that stuff came for the first anniversary on JP. But already, the half anniversary is literally clearing the JP anniversary already, just because of the way that they have positioned everything. We got a few more things a little bit earlier that makes it easier for us to work on these characters way earlier. And also, chat, did you notice that there are 17 of y'all in here, but only 12 likes? Come on, like spike. But also, we also have a lot of just different things on the global version as well that just kind of just gives us an easier experience. And especially because it's literally double drops right now on the experience stages. So, Dean, if you want to... Oh, Ken, I'm definitely playing Kaiju number 8. I'll get back to that in a second. But if you want to hop in, like, now is the perfect time, Dean. I didn't mean to just keep saying the same shit over and over again, but I just wanted to emphasize to you, like, now is a better time than any ever. Please. I'm definitely going to play Kaiju number 8, Ken. This morning when I streamed, I actually took like an hour and a half of the stream to watch the Kaiju number 8 live stream they did this morning, and I actually covered a bunch of that information this morning, and I actually found out that the game is turn-based. They show a release date for Kaiju. They did not show a release date for Kaiju number 8 just yet, but I'm speculating that it's going to come out next month because Season 2 of Kaiju number 8 comes back out next month, and they're literally already doing, what am I looking for? They're already doing pre-registration rewards. Yeah, it's turn-based. I'm going to be real with y'all, Ken, or I'm going to be real with y'all, chat. For anybody who doesn't know how the Kaiju number 8 game looks or plays, it basically looks like Honkai Star Rail, so every roll, just play and wait for the new units, right? I mean, if you want to start up right now and just start getting cubes right now, then I would say go for that, because you're gonna have guaranteed you're gonna have the 100 free summons. I don't know how many cubes you start off with when you do rerolls now. I remember when the game first started, you had like 5 summons if you played it right for the reroll. But like, who knows how many summons you have for reroll right now? But you have the 100 summons. You get a certain number of cubes or whatever that you need to summon, which gives you a nice little base to start off with. Yeah, it looks good. Going for that vice captain. Oh, bro, I'm going for Hoshina. I'm going for Hoshina for sure, bro. Do you register for Etheria Restart? I don't even know what Etheria Restart is, bro. Basically, if a game is not based on an anime that's already out, I probably don't know what it is. Because I don't watch every anime in the world, too. So even some anime games, like, I didn't know Kaiju number 8 was coming out. I didn't know that shit until, like, yesterday. I think I was in Slug's chat, and somebody told me, and then I started just like, okay, well, let me check it out. And I follow the Twitter, I follow the YouTube, all that shit. 70S Origins is going to be gas. I can't front of you, bro. 70S Origins literally looks like Genshin, but with a UI update, and with characters that I give a fuck about. So, it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good. I'll probably be playing Origins, guys. Let me give y'all a list of games that I'm definitely going to be playing in the near future. I'm definitely going to be playing Origins. Don't worry, Christian, I see your message. I'll get to you. I'm definitely going to be playing Origins. I'm definitely going to be playing Kaiju. So, Etheria Restart? Let me look up a trailer on the side. Y'all are talking about it like it's gas. Let me look it up. Etheria Restart. I didn't mean to look up gameplay. I meant to just look up a trailer. My next big game. This is sponsored. Okay. I'm not going to look at a sponsored video because they're just going to glaze the hell out of it. Better than Star Rail. If it plays similar to Honkai Star Rail, I might give it a shot, though, because guys, I don't hate Honkai Star Rail. I don't hate Honkai Star Rail. I just played it before, and I was certain that I linked my account information to something, but apparently I didn't link my account information, so I lost it, and I'm just like, I don't feel like grinding all the way back to the point that I was at. I wasn't that deep in the game, but it just sucks. You have to do the same shit you already did over again. That's why I kind of stopped playing the JP version of JJK as well. And that's why I feel like I don't know if y'all can tell. It probably looks like I was full throttle on JJK Phantom Parade from the start, like the entire time on the global version. But, like, there were some times on the global version where I was like, eh. All right, let me see. But yeah, Dean, I would say only re-roll once Gojo comes out. If you do not like the state of your account, if you start right now and you don't like the state of your account, bro, I would say re-roll when Gojo comes out. But I would say it doesn't hurt to at least try to make an account right now and just play it straight up. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you can farm a lot of cubes right now. Let's see. Kaiju number 8 and 70S Origins are the only games I'm looking forward to right now. Yes, I'm going to be playing Kaiju number 8. I'm going to be playing 70S Origins. Y'all know I'm going to keep playing JJK Phantom Parade. Y'all know I'm waiting for... Somebody told me this morning that I talk at machine gun speed. I just heard myself say what I just said, and they're right. They're absolutely right. This is... What song is this? I know this. This is a Naruto song. This is definitely a Naruto song. I don't know what each one of the tracks are because I downloaded. At the moment, which games do I main? I just main JJK Phantom Parade. I have Black Clover Mobile downloaded again. I'm curious as to what BCM is going to do for their anniversary. Because their second anniversary is next month. And literally, BCM is so dead right now that like every new character they drop, they literally give you 5 copies of the character for free. So you can just play with them. Let's see. Etheria restart. But yeah, if it's similar to Honkai Star Rail and I can play it like from day one, then I might give it a shot. I know there's a beta for it. There is a beta out because people have like beta videos and shit. Now open for pre-registration. No, I want to see a trailer. But let's read some more here. Also, the Kaiju number 8 developers, Toho are the same developers from JJK Phantom Parade. So we got a developer from JJK Phantom Parade, Toho, and then a developer from Dokkan, Akatsuki. I think just off of the sheer experience on those two teams alone, I think the game should be exceptional. I think it should be really good. So I'm hoping the best for Kaiju number 8. Because I do actually like Kaiju number 8 quite a bit. Like, honestly, when that first season of Kaiju 8 finished, I felt kind of empty on the inside. I was like, damn, I gotta wait for who knows how long for the next season. Goodness. I felt a void in my heart when Kaiju number 8 ended, for real. The beta test will be on May. Okay. I could have made Tenkaiken Goku times 10, have 50% damage reduction for 4 turns, changes it into Rainbow. Oh, you're saying he needs to have 50% damage reduction for 4 turns. Because he only has the damage reduction for 1 turn, correct? He definitely needs more damage reduction for more turns. He definitely needs to do Rainbow Key Spheres instead of Tech Key Spheres, and then 20% damage reduction, 8 to 80% per Rainbow. Gets defense 50% up to 500% per attack received. Attack 300%. Deadman needs to get on Etheria Restart for real. Hopefully Origins won't be like Genshin, and hopefully they follow Wuthering Waves more. Koi is on the 18th. Sheesh. Did they just have a beta? Is it the 18th? At the moment, which games do I main? I already answered that. I'm gonna check. Oh, I see. I need to try the beta. I enjoyed Black Beacon game. It's so free to play friendly. I downloaded Black Beacon on my phone because I remember as soon as Slug said something about it, I was like, let me try it out. I downloaded it. I played for like a few minutes on my iPad. Oh my gosh, we have 23 people in here? What the shit? Yo, hey, new faces. I don't know. How y'all doing? Shit. But literally, I played Black Beacon and I got shitted on like one part. And it wasn't even because it wasn't even because the game was too hard. It was because my iPad, like, the controls on the screen were kind of stiff as I was trying to control them. And I was like, I'm turning this shit off. And then I just never downloaded it on my computer. Etheria has PvP. Didn't you have over 100 of those AP packs? Oh, Light. I literally saw that the number of AP packs I had, I could level up off of using them, and I used them. Because bro, do you know how many times I run into the Phantom, do you know how many times I run into the Phantom, or the Secret Shop pack that gives you 30 tickets, 20 AP packs, and then 10,000 cubes? Like, honestly, if you're willing to spend the money on Secret Shop, a lot of things in this game just they're just not rare anymore. You're just like, okay, this isn't a rare thing that I come by. Like, I can just get this whenever. I don't care. Bro, even after I finish this stuff, I might spam some AP packs just to get to level 76 real quick. Just cause. Alright, let's see. Also, Cookie Run, Oven Smash game like Brawl Stars goes under beta for 3 to 4 days. I think it would be a hyped up game and good game to play with viewers, etc. I should spend my AP packs on grade up mats or level up resources. Yo, Ken, you're going to want to spend your AP packs on level up resources right now because those are double drops. The cursed objects and everything, they're not double drops right now. We haven't had double drops for the cursed objects at all yet, but literally, like by the time the first anniversary came out on the JP version, they had double drops for cursed object collection. I think they had just gotten it right before. So I think, here's my theory. I'm having a lot of theories today, chat. But my theory is that whenever Yuji's banner comes and the anniversary officially starts, whenever that happens, then I think we'll see like the double drops, cursed object collection or some shit. Now, are they gonna give us cursed object collection double drop every weekend? I don't know. I actually probably wouldn't prefer that because then they'd give me too many things that I can double drop farm, and then I'd be stuck with indecision every time. But I mean, I guess I'll just play it by ear every time. Let's see. Cookie Run, Oven Smash. That, Dean, I'm gonna be honest with you, that just doesn't sound like my kind of game, bro. I like my games to be somewhat based in the realm of anime. I've tried to play games with the mentality like, oh, this will probably get me some views multiple times. And honestly, those are the games that I always hop on stream and I just have no energy and I usually just end up quitting the game. So I'm not even gonna do it. I'm not even gonna do it to myself. Let's see. I should spend my AP. I already read that. Kaiju number 8, I remember Kafka thought Homegirl was going to kill him because the promise they made when they were babies, LOL. Yeah. He was like, damn, I don't know how this is going to work now because I'm a kaiju, and I know Mina's trying to destroy every single kaiju, but also I'm just in the kaiju defense force. Like, how is this shit going to work? It was a very, people say that Kaiju number 8 is very similar to Attack on Titan. I actually had, in my Kaiju number 8 video, I had a whole portion where I talked about how Kaiju number 8 actually is not similar to Attack on Titan as much as people think. People just think it's similar because they're like, oh no, the monster that they're trying to kill, the main character has this power. That's why people say that it's similar to Attack on Titan. But if you look at it, not really structurally the same. One, there's not a wall, and the people inside the wall don't not have common knowledge about the outside world. That's one aspect to it. Two, Kafka, the way that Kafka got turned into a kaiju was like literally kind of comical. Like, this man was just chilling in the hospital bed, chatting with his boy. I'm talking about first season stuff, don't worry. This man was literally just chilling in the hospital bed because him and his boy just got messed up. And then literally, a kaiju just flew in this man's mouth. He was like, oh shit. And then him and his homie ran away like they were both kaiju. But like, I was like, bro, why is Leno running? Why is Reno running? He's not a kaiju. Like, what? It was super comical, honestly. And the kaiju defense force, they were a lot more accepting of Kafka just because they knew Kafka as a person first. Whereas when Eren got exposed as a Titan, everybody was still skeptical. They were like, yo, Eren, we know you. Yes. We've come up in these barracks together. Yes. But how do we know you won't turn? Nobody's really asking Kafka that shit. They knew the kind of guy Kafka was, and they were like, yo, Kafka, you're goated. You're chill, bro. We got you. I'm going to be honest with y'all. This is going to be a really crazy comparison. But think about it. Kafka is like Asta. Reno is like Yuno. And Kikudu is like Noel. And before you hop in the chat and say, nah, that's bullshit, you glazing Black Clover too much, really think about the character dynamics. Isn't it, now, this, I'm not going to say any spoiler or anything like that, but like, isn't it crazy that this man Reno is always getting like blessed with crazy opportunities and shit because he's literally just, I can't front of you. If there was any other show equivalent of Blessed by Mana, Reno. Kafka reminds me of Asta for obvious reasons. Instead of having you know, in Black Clover they try to defeat devils and shit like that. They didn't realize they were defeating devils at first, but like it turns out the ultimate evil was devils, right? So it's like Asta is literally using powers from the ultimate evil, but he's turning it into a good thing. Kafka's doing the same thing. Kaiju are the ultimate evil, but he's using that power and turning it into a good thing. And while Kafka may be really rough around the edges and shit like that, his determination, his grit, and his ability just makes him overpowered as shit. Very similar. Kikudu. Look at Kikudu. She was this snobby, pretentious, oh, I'm not royalty, but like, I'm in a high position, blah, 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 blah. So, alright, Flacy, we appreciate you for being here. You have an excellent rest. But like Kikuru was all super C-wordish. I'm not gonna say the C-word, but C-wordish. And then Kafka saved her ass that one time. And then she just had that turnaround, and she realized like, yo, I need to stop being a C-word. I need to actually be here for the purpose that I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? So I think the character dynamics are a lot more similar to like freaking Black Clover, at least for the main three, to Black Clover than anything for Attack on Titan at all. I don't know. Let's read the chat. At the reroll, you mean Gojo from his re-banner? No. I'm not saying reroll. Yo, Alter, my man, I'm so glad you're here. I'm not saying reroll the Gojo that's on the Gojo and Saki banner, bro. I'm saying whenever Domain Expansion Gojo comes out in like a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, because Yuji's not even out yet. After Yuji comes out, Gojo should come out like a week after, like anywhere no longer than a week after, I think. But literally, whenever Domain Expansion Gojo comes out, that's who you would want to reroll for if you do not like the state of your account. If you like the state of your account before Domain Expansion Gojo comes out, then just keep grinding and make sure that you're in the best position possible to summon for him. That's all I can really say. Let's see. Okay, we just finished all of our cursed object collection. Super clutch. I just got Momo. Momo's rank is up. No, Yuta. Yuta for what? Cursed object collection. Because I never switch my cursed object collection. Or apparently, it seems that the team that's on whenever I do cursed object collection is always on. So I never get extra runs for other characters doing cursed object collection. I figured that out the other day, chat. Let's see. Kaiju number 8 game is like JJK style with Honkai Star Rail mechanics. I can see that. I wasted my AP on cursed object, bro. I lack so many, and I figured the amount of bit and level up mats they given this month is insane. That's fair. Plus, there's just a higher level stage for it now, so you can farm it much better than you're used to farming it. Kaiju number 8, no spoilers. I successfully did not do that. LMAO from Slug. I think I'm just thinking about what will I do now. I already got rejected on my first college. Do you have any ideas what to do, guys? Nurse man, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Essentially, college. Nurse man, I'm not gonna ask what you're trying to do with your life. I'm not gonna do that. And don't let college pressure you, bro, because the world teaches you that you're supposed to know everything that you want to do before you're even at those steps. But in all reality, what the world typically ends up being is, through experience, you figure out what you want to do. So, yes, it kind of is rough to say, you know, just go to college, just fill it out, see how you feel. A little backstory about Deadman. I went to college for computer engineering, and I took my class, and I thought all of my high school career that I wanted to do computer engineering. And then literally I was just like, yo, I don't even want to do this shit. I dropped out my first semester. Do you really want to know why college is a scam? I'll give you... College is a scam because the government always talks about how they want people with college degrees to do government jobs. Yet, the government charges a very high amount for college. Then, when you go to college, you have to take loans and all these other things, or you have to put a really big hole in your pockets, unless your parents already have the money for you. When your parents already have the money for you, or you're literally... I think college is a thing that you only do when you are financially prepared for it completely beforehand. But literally, if you go into college, you're going to take some classes. It's going to be really stressful for you because it is tasks that other people are giving you. The tasks that are least stressful in your life are the ones that you choose, because even when they are stressful, that's not stress. That's growth. You want to experience those challenges so that you can go through... Michael B., I'm not going to judge you for being a little drunk. Bro, I started this stream with a margarita, bro. Come on now. But literally, college is... You're going to go to college... And you're sold this idea that, okay, once I go to college, I get my degree, and then I just make this money when I get this job. But there are a lot of extra roadblocks in between. What people don't tell you, you're going to go buy Popeyes, Lord Slug? Yo, Slug, I'm going to be honest with you. I have not eaten at all today. And since I might go bowling later because I got off so early and I'm going to be able to stream for a while here, and it looks like I'm getting everything. It looks like I'm trekking through everything relatively well. So I think the stream is going to end earlier than I had expected it to. And bowling isn't until like 10 o'clock later tonight. So I might go bowling, low-key. I don't know yet. But if I go bowling, I definitely need to get dinner because I'm not trying to go there and buy food or beer or anything like that. I've had my liquor today. I'm trying to have my food today, and then I'm good. But school is a scam simply for the fact that you go to school for 4 years. The first year that you get into college, unless you took college courses in high school, they force you to take courses on subjects you have been learning for 13 fucking years and make you pay for it. Then, after that, you get your degree. Cool, and it's not as easy as a step as getting a degree. The things that set you up for success after school is, okay, I have this internship. So now I'm already with this company and whatnot. I can go ahead and just move to this company whenever I'm done. Or doing like a work study program or just getting experience in some way, shape, or form, which internship, but other ways to get experience, right? So unless you are gaining experience while you're getting your degree to those companies that are hiring people, your degree looks like a receipt. Versus somebody who can put on their resume, oh, dude, I did this for 3 years, and then I did this for 2 more years, and then I did this for like another year. Like, that looks way better, bro. That's why school is a scam. Because, yes, you can. I have a homie who went to school. He literally has a fucking degree in mechanical engineering. Yet, for him to get jobs from his degree, he has to double back and take some extra classes to get certificates. Damn, what was the schooling for? Fuck. I can go look up certificates too and find those damn certificates. He's recovering from a crash out. Who is? Slugging? I don't know. Let's look. Let's look at the chat. But yeah, no, nurse man. I really just wanted to give you some insight on college for real. Like, bro, life goes how it needs to go for you, bro. So make the decision that you think is right. It is okay that you got rejected from one school, bro. Bro, getting rejected from school is like getting rejected by a woman. Oh no. There's literally a billion more of you bitches. There's a billion more schools, bro. And sometimes you're going to want things. And sometimes you're going to want to go to a specific school. But even if you can't go to that school, isn't the mission still complete if you can still get the degree that you set out to get? You know what I'm saying? It's like, don't feel bad. Don't feel undesirable because you didn't get to the school that you wanted. Hey, bro. Schools look at you from a statistical standpoint. They don't look at you from a personal standpoint. So it doesn't really matter if the school rejects you. It's not like they're saying anything about your person. I know you have like interviews and shit like that with the school and everything, but it's just like, at the end of the day, bro, whatever school has your programs, hit that shit, brother. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Kaiju number 8 is more like Soul Leveling, kind of, but with the cringe and more realistic. If that explains it, I don't know. I can't explain that shit, lol. I mean, it makes sense what you're saying, though. Like, because Kafka's not an ore farmer, but at the same time, it feels like Kafka... Nah. I can't say it's like Soul Leveling, because Kafka's not the only one doing shit. Like, everybody be putting in that work, for real. Nurseman, retry. If it's not too close, you can reapply, I guess. Aaron didn't deserve that ending. I go to sleep, already said goodnight to Flacy. Kim, that's too much work. Kafka is funny AF, he is. Guys, I finally cleared 445. Alter, I read that when you came in, but GG to you, I'm glad you did that, bro. Nurseman, Alter with HP Gojo? Nah, with Mahito stall. Damn, bro, them stall comps hurt the most. What they need to do is change Kafka's name on Hood, LOL. Yeah, he does. Somebody said that reminds them of Friends Kafka. Me too, honestly. At Lord Slum, no, it's iconic. Alter W. I think of the girl from... Oh, you thinking of Anne Frank? Are you thinking of Anne Frank, bro? It's Jinwoo. He kills demons, but married the Demon King's daughter. Like Jinwoo, he kills demons, but married the Demon King's daughter. Hey, I don't know anything. Well, I can't say you're spoiling me. I didn't see anything about Cha being anybody notable's daughter or anything. I don't know. Whenever I hear Kafka, her mommy pops out into my mind. LMAO, nah, kid. I need to relax too. Too much pressure right now. Yeah, bro. Like, don't pressure yourself, bro. Life literally goes as you need it to go. Like, obviously, if you make the wrong decisions, you don't... Like, bro, here's proof that life goes how you need to go. Because when you're making the wrong decisions, you can get back on track. But when you're making the right decisions, life just speeds up and goes exceptionally well for you. So, like, life always pans out. The only way it could not pan out is if you do some shit, like, so wrong. Bro, if you die, that's the only way life couldn't get better. If you die, that's the only way. And honestly, Even after death, I don't believe your spirit just sits in a hole. Come on now. Anyway, Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail. Bro, look up Charlie Kirk. He tells you why school is a scam. I don't really have to look up Charlie Kirk because I already know that shit is a scam for real. You could easily become a therapist. I think just the way you talk. Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me, like? People tell me that shit all the time, and I'm just like, I am not about to be therapizing you motherfuckers. No. Everybody comes to the bar and they make that joke. Your bartender's like your therapist, motherfucker. Not today. I'm giving you liquor right now. I know your problems are about to pour out. I'm not dealing with that shit, bro. I'm reminded of Franz Kafka, Ken, Metamorphosis. I love you, my guy. You're a little drunk, but don't judge. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to judge you. I had a margarita at the start of this. Alter hell nah. I'm going to stay tuned, brother. I'm going to just go buy some food, maybe some Popeyes. I got to start plotting on my dinner, too. But I also, there's a lot more things that I think about than besides just what I want to eat. I also have to think about, yo, am I going to be a dickhead and just pull back up in my restaurant before they close and order a steak or some shit? I might have to, because I can pull up there and get a steak for like half the price. Chat, you didn't hear that from me though. Let's see. And in chat, I do want to say, I do not think school is a complete scam. But I think for most of the things that people want to do with their life, school is a scam. Because I wanted to build computers for my life and shit. I went to school for computer engineering. I had a bunch of coding classes and I was like, yo, fuck this. This is not what I was here for. Dropped out, came home, watched YouTube for 3 months and started building computers for other people. I built a couple of my homies' computers. I bought parts one time and surprised my homie with a computer who always talked about the fact that we're always on the computer and he doesn't have one. I bought parts and surprised that motherfucker with a computer and was like, hey, bro, ba-bing. So, literally, bro, I love building computers and shit. It is a lot. The next time I get a computer, though, I am buying it from another company so that I don't have to be the... It's kind of like how your barber doesn't cut his own hair, right? He always has somebody else that he leaves his problems with. Me too. I'm down to build other people's computers and shit like that, and I'm down to buy a computer pre-built because I know how to go inside of that and fix that. But I'm not trying to deal with the stress of putting my computer together and then all of a sudden it's just like, oh, why is it not turning on? And also, whenever you build a computer, if it has persisting problems after you built it and you can't quite put your finger on it, you're the only person who's dealing with that because you built it. If I buy it from somewhere and there's a persisting problem, it's a phone call. Hey, bro, my shit is doing this, brother. Send me a replacement. That's simple. That's simple. That's what I want right now. I can't front of you, bro. I know I have the capability to live a hard life and do a bunch of hard shit. But if the world loves me, then I love the world too. And I'm trying to love my time in the world for real. And I'm trying to take it easy. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm trying to preserve myself as much as possible because I want to have kids in the future, and I want to be as mentally, physically, and financially there as possible that I can be for my kids. So that just got deep out of nowhere. But let me keep reading the chat though. How's the new nerdy Homura? I haven't played Homura. Slug. Oh, okay. Slug didn't leave chat necessarily. He's trying to figure out food right now. But if Slug is driving, y'all, please don't bother him. He is recovering from a crash out. Most degrees are useless. Very true. Literally, the only degree that I think has use is like, I can't front of you. I'm not going to give you an entire list of degrees that I think like, okay, you need a degree for this, you need a degree for this, because a lot of shit you can be self-taught. Doctors can even be self-taught. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I think doctors should go to school. If you are about to be cutting open a motherfucker's chest and playing around with their heart, go to fucking school, bro. Because, knock on wood, I end up on somebody's hospital bed who's just like fucking a rookie doctor or some shit and they've never gone to school. Let me die, bro. Let me die. Just dying that way is gonna be less painful than letting you dig around in my chest and shit like a fucking treasure box looking for what the fuck you're supposed to be doing. I'm not trying to have somebody open my fucking chest up. If anything ever happens, and I'll hold it again, I'm not trying to have anybody open my chest up and looking at my shit like, damn, where do I plug this cord in? Bro, these aren't cords. These are my organs. All right, let's read. Just put 10K on the red. Oh, you're saying instead of like doing school, just put 10K on red? I mean, hey, bro, you could. Honestly, it does not take a lot of money to change your life. 10K on red is definitely enough to change your life. You just gotta know how to invest that shit afterwards. And that's another reason why school is useless. School has a bunch of crazy ass classes. There are classes that have hints of this in it, but do you ever see a class that says how to network with people and make connections? Do you see a class like that? How to socialize? How to balance the checkbook? how to get a passport and leave this shithole country. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Do you see classes like that in your school? Because if not, school's a fucking scam. Simple enough. I just said 5 different things that are very simple. Being able to leave the country when you think that the country is a shithole, very essential to your life. Being able to balance a checkbook. I don't even own a checkbook. Very essential to your life. Don't say hawk to a Ken. Come on now. Don't give that girl. That girl, I'm not gonna lie, that shawty was kind of, she wasn't even that bad. She wasn't even that bad. I've never smacked cheeks on a white girl though. It's like sometimes white girls be getting an extra little pass from me. So I was like, oh, she kind of bad. Like, she's not that crazy. Her 10 minutes of fame was well lived out though, I guess. She started a charity or some shit, didn't she? I'm graduating this May, but I have not getting any internships before, so I'm pretty worried about my path. Yo, M. Coy, my man. Don't worry about your path, my brother. When you worry about the problems in your life, that also means that you're focusing on the problems in your life. That means that you're fixating on the problems in your life. And when you think about the problems in your life, every waking moment of your day, when you wake up and think, I gotta deal with these problems today. And you go to sleep at night, you're like, damn, I still got these problems. Right? That just is a cycle. It just keeps enforcing itself. And your problems become bigger and bigger and bigger. But if you stop giving a fuck about your problems, they get solved. Dude, do you know how many times in my life, bro, dead man, y'all can tell me my gotcha game spending habits. Dead man doesn't make the best financial decisions sometimes, or in my past, I didn't really. And like, I've been fucked over for it quite a few times. But at the end of the day, my life works in a way where every time I've hit an absolute fucking gap in my finances, like, that shit always bounce back out of nowhere when I least expect it. And everything's always fine. I never get in trouble or anything like that, or nothing serious. So like, bro, don't fixate on your problems. Fixate on the positive things in life. And I know it sounds crazy to say that because you're taught so much to fixate on your problems and keep an eye on them so you keep track of them. But instead of looking at your problems, okay, instead of saying something like, yo, I'm about to graduate without an internship and I'm kind of worried about my path, more so, it should be like a, yo, I'm about to graduate, and that's exceptional because that's a lot more than a lot of people can say. How many people have you spoken to in your path, MCoy, and being in school? How many people have you spoken to that have dropped out or some shit like that? Bro, you're literally watching a dropout right now. I didn't drop out once, I dropped out twice. I dropped out of 4-year university, came home, did fucking community college, and then dropped out of that because I was like, yo, school is just not for me. But even still, you're talking to a 2 times dropout. But even still, I can hop on streams and I can still get paid for what I do at my restaurant. People can talk to me and know that I'm just a smart guy and I can do things beyond what they believed that I could do when they initially saw me. It's like, it's all a matter of how you present yourself, my man. The most important skill in your life is literally salesmanship. Why? Because networking is salesmanship. Because you are selling yourself as a credible source of information, as a credible person to other people, and showing that you do provide things whenever people interact with you, and then people will continually look for more interactions with you. Like, all of y'all in here stressed out about school and shit, it's okay. I'm not saying don't be worried about it, because you are allowed to worry about your problems. You're allowed to feel about the things in your life that you feel. Like I said, I dropped out. School's not a worry for me, but it's different for y'all who are still in school. Very different worry for y'all. But even still, bro, I think that the world is a classroom, my brother. So I think as long as you make sure, even when you're out of school, you don't fall out of that mindset like, yo, I'm still learning right now. As long as you keep that mindset, I think all of y'all will be okay. Y'all are all exceptionally bright people, bro. Y'all are coming, hey, bro, I know y'all are bright people because y'all are following, y'all are subscribed to me. If that doesn't mean anything to y'all, bro, like, if that doesn't mean anything to y'all, that's cool. That's fine. It doesn't hurt me if it doesn't mean anything to y'all. If you just think that it's just a click on the subscribe button, it's whatever. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I am somebody who is going to change the world. I don't think I am. I don't hope I do. I am going to change the world in so many different fucking ways that it is going to be scary how much one person is producing from their fingertips when y'all see the dead man in full fucking swing, right? But even still, y'all are smart. Just coming here and subscribing to me, bro. Because y'all can see it. Y'all can see it. That is a smart skill. To be able to see potential in people, that is a skill that makes you smart. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm not gonna keep going into the school business because like I'm gonna clean my hands off of that. Don't really care for real. Let's see. School's a scam, not gonna lie. We already covered that topic. Lord Slug, eat some good food. It may lift up your mood. Honestly, the only thing that can really lift up your mood for real is you, for real. The good food does help, but like it's gonna be you, my man. It's gonna be you. Because even when you're having a really shitty day, Just one meal is not gonna fix that day. But maintaining and knowing that you're gonna be better the next day, my man, that's what fixes your day, I think. Unintentional aura farming when he acting all cool. Solo dubs. You Ken, what server you at? SEA. Y'all see, bro, I be yapping crazy, bro. The chat really be leaving me in the dust. Thanks for the advice, Dead Man. Of course, Nurse Man, you know I love y'all. Alter. The cry face. The other day, I ordered food. Okay, this light directly in my face right now might be making it harder for me to read right there. The other day, I ordered food from this pizza place 1 minute before closing. LOL, friend worked that shift. That's still evil as shit. I'm not gonna cap on you. I'm not gonna lie. One time I was bartending and this dude who comes in a lot, like we've never hung out outside of my job or anything like that. Like, but he comes to the job quite a bit. And we always have a good little rapport, a good little conversation. He's a chill dude too. Like, if he asked me to hang out with him outside of work, I might do it. I don't know, but I'm just like, that's never happened. But he came in one night, like literally a minute before we fucking closed. And he was like, yo, can I get a drink? And I made him a drink. But he didn't even come and sit down and have his drink and leave. Like, he came in, asked for the drink, walked to the bathroom. I made his drink. This motherfucker came back from the bathroom later, started like bickering with other people at the bar and shit. It was a good conversation for them though. I believe it was a good conversation for them. And honestly, I was just sitting there just kind of chilling, doing my own thing, just closing up and shit. But still, let's keep looking. This education system is outdated and linear, not really a problem, but it's the sheer time scale. Yeah, the amount of time they try to tell you is going to take for you to learn things just means that they're being lazy. At the end of the day, lazy. Bro, what's really happening is we live in a... Think about when you go to your job. Think about when you go to your job and you're trying to get a promotion. They ask you to do mad shit before you get that promotion. And they're asking you to do that shit preemptively. And you're like, nah, you got to pay me for that shit. Think about that for a second. They're asking you to accept more responsibility and you told them no right there. But don't you think that I should be compensated for accepting extra responsibilities instead of just accepting responsibilities and hoping for the best? Like, that's stupid as fuck for me to hope for the best. Nah. Give me my fucking compensation first and then I'll do it. That is clear indication right there. They do not want anybody to advance in our society. They want you to be at the level you're at, and then they teach you that the people who do stuff above you is at this level. So then when they ask you to do stuff on this level, like, nah, that's for these motherfuckers. And then you don't want that advancement. But advancement is growth, and growth is knowledge, and knowledge is power. Like, I'm just saying, bro. I'm not trying to go Ty Lopez on you and be like, knowledge. I'm not trying to hit you with the Ty Lopez right now. But I'm just being real. Alter your server. It's HKTK or something. Haktua. Oh, that's why y'all said Haktua. You ain't wrong, LOL. Nah. Alter's on Haktua server that's crunched. I recommend you to learn different skill sets so you don't only depend on one source of income. And you always have 2 or 3 ways to make income in case one doesn't work out, because it's facts that jobs are not. And plus, bro, a job at the end of the day is a job. There's a difference in between a job and a career. There's a difference in between a job, a career, and a passion. There we go. I was going to say occupation, but I feel like occupation and job are kind of the same. Your job is literally just what you do to make ends meet, to pay your bills, whatever, to live your life. A career is something that you know can change your life over time. You may not necessarily like it or not, but you know it can change your life over time if you stick to it and dedicate to it. A passion is something that no matter how much, or actually no, there's no choice. That passion is going to change your life. Because if I'm going to be yapping here, I might as well do something on the background. But that passion is going to change your life. Because every single day you're going to wake up and you're going to do it, and you're going to have an appreciation for the things that you do. And you're going to give yourself an understanding that when I put in hard work, if it's something that I think is important, it makes me feel better. It makes me grow as a person. So there's a very big distinction between job, career, passion, right? Let's see. But yeah, soft skills are absolutely important. Like, yo, you never know when one of the little skills... I never knew that in the future I was going to get paid to play video games. But I stuck to them damn video games when I was younger. And now look at me. I'm already monetized on YouTube. I'm working on getting my first YouTube paycheck. I'm working on getting a YouTube button, all this shit. And I already gotten paychecks from Twitch before. I've done sponsorships on Twitch before. So literally, it's like, if I sat back when I was younger and thought like, I need to stop playing video games because this shit's a waste of time and it's never gonna, I'm worried about my path. Nah, I didn't worry about my path. I kept doing what I did. And eventually the things that I did just worked for me, chat. It's okay, chat. Like anybody in here who feels like life is like going astray right now or something like that, bro. Like just remember, your life has seasons. Your life has cycles. And sometimes you're gonna be up here, bro, and you're gonna be feeling like the greatest in the fucking world. You know, bitches are gonna be telling you look good, maybe, or you're gonna be making good money, or you know, nobody's gonna be relying on you nobody's gonna be relying on you too much and bothering you too much. Like there are times when it's like that. Then there are times where it's down here and you feel like, damn, why I always gotta ask for a fucking favor because I don't got shit for myself or this or this or this. Like life is ups and downs. But what I've learned is that if you can understand that life always comes back up from the downs aren't as deep. You know what I'm saying? If we had a graph and it was a straight line through the middle, right? Straight line through the fucking middle right here. Middle of my screen as best as I can get that. Oh, cool. I'm not going to show y'all the name on this magazine because this is low key like what I'm trying to replace my entire wardrobe with, and I like to be exclusive. I'm sorry, y'all. But if life is a series of ups and downs, right, and your ups are all the way fucking up here beyond the damn screen, that means that your downs can equally be all the way down here below the screen, right? But here's the thing about the downs. The downs feel so bad because you think it won't end. But in all reality, it always ends. And when you can understand that your life works in a cycle, the downs all of a sudden go from being, you know, up and down goes from being this to fucking being this. Okay, I'm down, but I know I'm gonna be better, so now I'm at the midpoint. I'm at the plateau point. It feels like I'm watching David Goggins and shit right now. No, because if I was David Goggins, I'd yell and say, stop being a bitch, even though you didn't tell me what you're doing and didn't prove to me that you were being a bitch. And then I'd say, go run 100 miles at 4 a.m. every day. That would be David Goggins. I'm just trying to tell y'all the facts for real. I'm just trying to give y'all how life really works. That's why I really don't talk to people often outside of this. And when I'm at work, that's why I'm not very outgoing or altruistic, because when I tell you what I tell you how it is. I don't tell you how you want to hear it, because I don't give a fuck how you want to hear it. I say that shit exactly as it is, my brother. Now I could hop on my streams and go, I'm the baddest motherfucker alive, and do 30 laps around my fucking office real quick and tell y'all that like that shit was worth it. But I mean, like, bro, don't kill yourself. That's insane. Working out, that's another thing. Rest is equally as important as the work you put in. And if you cannot maintain, think about it. Everybody likes to run like a machine. Think about all the common machines that we use every single day. Computers, cars, phones. What do all three of those machines need? Time to rest, maintenance. So even if you are a machine, maintain yourself better. There's no reason you're waking up at 2 a.m. every morning and doing like a fucking 10-mile run for no reason. Like, bro, his life was what it was. And he made the changes that he made. And yes, it's great. It's great that he's super fit now and he's like this super famous guy now. But like, you don't have to do that. Everybody's path is not the same. Y'all don't have to run, especially if y'all motherfuckers are skinny as hell. What are y'all running 200, whatever? Like, what are you running that much for? To lose weight? You don't even gotta lose weight? Like, everybody's path is literally different. Are y'all trying to become Navy SEALs? I'm not trying to join any damn armed forces in this country, but that's because I don't trust this country with my damn life in the first place. All right, let me finish reading. Let me finish catching up on chat. Y'all finally slowed down and gave me a blessing to slow down for real. Forever, soft skills are important IRL, therefore degrees with hard skills don't earn you good money and get you exploited. Yeah, that's kind of fair, because like, especially when you go through a degree program. Gotta go, guys. It's already 5 a.m. I need some sleep. Yo, nurse man, I really do appreciate you being here, bro. But really, don't let that school shit stress you out, bro. Life is gonna work. Life is gonna unfurl whenever, however you need it to, my boy. Let's see. From school, I remember my uni exams are at the same time as JJK Annie. Fuck them exams. Anniversary. Let me stop. Forget your exams, brother. Okay. Wise tips for all you young ones. Peoples will complain to you about leaving your college or not studying, but what you need to do is go against the river and stay on top of all the ones that go with the river. And that way you will succeed in life, because at the end of the day, when you when you're older, the peoples that tell you to do things. I'm sorry, y'all. My eyes are fucking blurring out. The people who tell you to do things are not the ones that are gonna pay your bills and succeed but yourself. What do you mean? I work on your account free. Not everyone is after a price, LOL. I don't even know. Yo, that's fair. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some people, I mean, hey, bro, some people like to work on things, but that's a game, though. And honestly, that's not even, and just to say that's a game, how can I say that's a game when, like I just said, games get me paid? You know what I'm saying? And like, that is very true. I don't pay you to work on my account, but you offered. But I do want to be in a position where I can pay people who offer to work for me. You know what I'm saying? Even if they don't ask for the money. I still want to be able to do that. Let's see. It feels like I'm watching David Goggins and shit. Not gonna lie. I'll blah, blah, blah. Gotta go, guys. Bye, Nurseman. The only philosophy you would watch Goggins for is the mindset. That's fair. Mindset, yeah. Don't sleep, though, Ken. Hey, yo, come on. Let's talk about mommies and stuff. I mean, hey, bro, the mommies is all... Do y'all want to know how my shift went today? Since we want to talk about mommies. Do y'all want to really know how my shift went today? Because I'll tell y'all how my shift went today. Thanks for the help, guys. May God bless you. I really appreciate it. Of course, Nurse Man. We here for you, brother. This is a community, my man. Okay, so here's how my shift went. Went exceptionally well. I got really good, I got really good tips and everything. Let's see. The first instance of a mommy macking on me. I'm trying to remember which table it started at. Probably my third table. I had these two ladies. You don't need to pay. I like you enough to do it on my own time. But even still, I like people to be compensated for their services. But literally, one of my tables was like these two ladies. One of them apparently comes by all the time. The other one doesn't. And the other one was like super tatted up. She was wearing like a sundress and everything. She had the shoulders out and shit. She had the yitties out and shit. I'm not gonna lie. She had the yitties out for real. And the dead man took a peep, took a look. You know what I'm saying? But either way, they came in and I feel like I kind of like gave people like a playful energy today with each one of my tables. I feel like where I'm usually like super serious, I'm like, yo, what can I get you? Or not even super serious. I'm always super chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm excellent. I'm good. I'm chill. But I feel like I was a bit more playful than usual today. So like literally I'm talking to this first table and I was like, yo, I love your tattoos, blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, yo, I don't know what it is, but every time I see a table with really crazy tattoos that I like, they always end up gravitating towards me. I don't know. I guess I'm attracted to tattoos, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? She was starting to mac back on me and shit. She came by. I brought them some guacamole. And she was like, you didn't stick your finger in the guacamole, did you? And I was like, no, why the fuck would I do that? And then she was like, because it would be sweet. And I was just like, and then I said some shit. I don't even remember what the fuck I said back to her. And I was like, oh, I said, trust me, I don't put my flavor on nothing because it would be too much for it to handle. Or some shit like that. Like, every time I said some shit, Parsa Z2, my man, how are we doing, brother? Gotta make everybody feel welcome, brother. You walk through these doors, we got a horn playing for you. We got the angels singing for you, for real. But like, literally, yeah. They asked me at first, they're like, the first question they asked me, actually. And guys, this one's not even that smooth, honestly. I say this shit all the time. But when people ask me, like, are there any food specials today, or blah, 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 the first response I always have is, the only thing special about the food today is that I'm handing it to you, ma'am. Like, and they always like, ooh, like blah blah blah, right? But like they noted out loud, they're like, yo, that was the smoothest shit I've heard all day type shit. I'm just like, yo, it's fucking 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You haven't heard that much smooth shit. You ain't ran into a bunch of motherfuckers like me, so you ain't heard too much smooth shit today. Then literally, damn, them yitties was crazy. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. Them yitties was crazy. Like I was really like I'm a yitty man. I'm a yitty man for real. Oh, then they asked me at the end of it, they took my pen by accident. And I wasn't even worried about the pen. And I like walk by and I'm going to another table and they look at me and they're like, is this your pen? And I'm like, yeah. And they're just like, okay, well, here you go. And then she's like, we forgot to give it back. And I was just like, oh, okay, thank you. And then I said I wasn't even worried about the pen for real. When you set things free, if they love you, they'll come back. And then they both looked at each other and like, oh my gosh, who is this man? And then I was like, yo, y'all have a good... I was like, yeah. Like, literally, that's how you know when I'm talking my shit. When after everything I say, I go, yeah. And then I like walk away. Cause I'm like, yeah, I know that shit just hit. So I was like, yeah, And then I like walked away. And I give you the little head nod like, yeah, you know what's going on, lady. Right? And then I walked away. Then this old lady came in with her friend. And the old lady came a super long time ago. And I remember when the old lady came, I was working at the bar. A server took that lady's order pretty much, but then handed it to me for me to put in the computer. And even though I didn't help that lady at all, the lady was like talking to me, and I feel like she was trying to like, yes sir. I feel like the lady was trying to like brag about the fact that she bagged somebody. She was like 60. She was talking about how she bagged somebody who was like 50. And I was just sitting here in my head, I was like, should I tell this lady that I have like 50, 60-year-old women's numbers in my phone right now? Or like, should I just let her live? And I was like, you know what? I'm going to let her live. I'm going to let her chill. Because she really won't do no evil to me. And she was just gassing herself up. I'm like, hey, sister, go ahead and gas yourself up. I don't care. That lady left me a $30 tip that day. And I barely helped her. I just chatted with her for a little bit. But literally, bro, it was because I maintained my frame and didn't really give a fuck what she was talking about that I got such a good tip, right? And then literally, I work with another old lady, and the other old lady who I work with, she pulled up on me, and she was like, damn, you got a $30 tip? You didn't even do nothing, blah, 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 blah. And I looked at the old lady that I work with, and I literally said, I'm going to be honest with you, I think you just mad because that old lady was crushing on me, and I didn't really give a fuck for real. I said that word for word, and she just kind of looked at me, and she was like, yeah, you're evil today. And I was like, I'm evil every day. It'd be like that. Then that same lady from months ago came back today. And when she came back today, I'm not gonna lie, there was a couple times in her serving experience where like, honestly, I messed up. I was like, yo, she got a drink from the bar. I didn't notate properly everything she wanted for the drink and shit. My bartender running back and forth trying to get the drink straight and everything. The food, I don't think the food was messed up or anything like that. But like literally, she gave me an order and I didn't even have my notebook to write it down. I had to come back to her like 5 times to reconfirm the order and shit. And like literally, bro, and you know, bro, I mac these hoes up, my man. Like everybody's getting fully, yo, if I'm taking care of you, I'm gonna take care of you. You know what I'm saying? Her friend comes in, I'm just like, yo, your hair looks great. Her friend's already glazing me from that. Like, oh my God, thank you so much. Such a compliment. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, Graham, calm down. Like literally, at the end of it, they leave and shit. They left me another $30 tip. And I was like, honestly, I felt like our interaction with each other this time was much shittier than the last time. You still left me the same amount of money. So, I mean, you're definitely just crushing on me at this point. And then, right after that, and it was funny too, because like right before that, actually, I was looking through all my tips and I was like, it's so funny that nobody's left me a $20 tip yet. And then boom, I got a $30 tip out of left field. Cool. Then I get sat like this last little table outside. It's these 3 black women. And one of them was kind of, I'm not super attracted. It's no offense. Not super attracted to black girls just because I've lived with 2 of them for my entire life. And they have driven me up and down a fucking wall multiple times in my life. Still love them to death though. Will still do anything for them though. But like, I know, and not to say that they're too much to deal with, but I know the intensity can be there when they want it to be there. So I'm just like, I feel like I have an initial like system where I'm just like, whatever. What's my type? Latinas or Japanese women? Latina women with long ass hair, with strong ass accents and big titties. Or Japanese with the same long ass black hair, big titties, you know, great strong accent. Oh, I think Japanese accents are so cute. There's a chick named Shibuya Kaho, and I don't know if I'll watch Trash Taste or anything like that. I feel like everybody here has at least had some experience with Trash Taste, right? Trash Taste or Connor Dogs VA or the Anime Man or Giguk. I feel like anybody in this chat has had experiences with those channels before. But Connor Dog VA specifically, he's from Wales. He has a friend named Shibuya Kaho. And Kaho has come onto their streams a lot of times. And him and Kaho just do a bunch of like random collab videos. Like they'll go to a gacha paradise and just play a bunch of different like, not gacha games, but like literally do a bunch of different gacha like crane machines and shit like that. Or, you know, they'll have random videos where it's like, oh, we tried every type. They had one where they tried every single type of Kit Kat in Japan. Because Japan is addicted to Kit Kats for whatever damn reason. Right? But it's like, Shibuya Kaho, she's a baddie. And she may not have like super long hair. But I'm just like, hey, bro, she's still bad though. But her accent is so strong too. It's so cute. So cute to me. I love Latinas with strong accents. I love Japanese girls with strong accents. That shit is beautiful to me. And when they yell at you and they get mad, it's so cute. You're just like, oh, damn. Oh. And then you're just like, and then like, honestly, it just incentivizes you. Because, you know, if an American woman yells at you and she's mad and shit, you know, You're used to that. But like a different language, bro, it puts a little extra sauce on it. And then it don't even feel like she's really that mad at you. Because you're like, damn, you still talking to me with that sauce on it for real. You're not that mad at me. And then like you're just over here working out ways like, damn, how can I calm her down so that we're chilling right now? Because like I'm trying to be booed up right now. You know what I'm saying? But what else? But I don't those are my types, yes. But I do believe that the things that we need in life come in all kinds of different. Built like mommy Ada Wong. Glasses are also a cherry on top. I do like glasses. I do like glasses quite a bit. Ada Wong. I probably know who this is, to be honest. A video game character? Resident Evil? Oh, I haven't played too many Resident Evil games. I think I played 5 and 6. I mean, no, Ada Wong is a baddie. Yeah. I go for that type of. Like honestly, Japanese was unfair. Latinas and Asians. Let's see. When the white woman is mad, man better extract that area ASAP. Yeah, somebody's getting in fucking trouble. Even if they didn't do anything, somebody's getting in fucking trouble. But yeah, no, like I said, I have my type, I have my preferences, but that doesn't mean like, yo, if I met, I'm an energy guy. I feel like y'all can tell that. I am definitely an energy guy. So if a shawty pulled up on me and she looked nothing like what I explained to y'all at all, but them vibes was right, I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna see what's up. You know what I'm saying? But I am a very strict proctor of my test. So, but it's just like, I'm just like, yo, the reason why I'm so strict about my test is because I'm just like, yo, if you can't take me when I'm being like psychotico, you can't take me at all, baby. Cause I'm just like, yo, Sometimes I'll be psychotic about the least expected shit. Like, bro, I'm just playing a gotcha game. I'm psychotic about JJK Phantom Parade. Maniacal, fanatical. That's the word. I am a fanatic about certain things. And if you can't match my fanaticism at certain points, then it's just not going to work because you're going to think I'm being too much. That's crazy that you said I'm hyper AF because people think I'm super chill. And I'm just like, I am super chill. But, like, when I'm passionate about something, yes, the energy does start to, like, come out. For sure. I can see that. But yeah, bro, like, if a black, like I said, bro, that table of black girls, I didn't even finish explaining how work was going. That table of black girls, bro, I was chill on them, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think from my typical perspective, I was like, yo, nobody gives a fuck what type of person they are or could be. Just serve the table, give them exceptional service, it is what it is. All right, cool. I served the table up, they're all good and everything, they're cutting the shit. And plus, I will go ahead and say, black girls really do just love me. Black girls just eat me up. You're like, oh, this chocolate, Adonis, blah, blah, blah. Like, bro, I'm telling you, I'm not even gassing myself. Because, like I said, my preference is not black women. Like, black women be gassing me up. I've been at the Jamaican restaurant one time. Or they don't be gassing me. They be spitting facts. But they be appreciating me really hard, I'll say. Not to say that all women don't, but, like, black girls, they'll be like, oh, you're this and this and this. And they be telling you shit like they want you to go home with them right there. Whereas other bitches be telling me shit where I'm just like, oh, okay, maybe you want to go home with me. You know what I'm saying? But, like, literally, I have been at the Jamaican restaurant before, and I ordered my food, and I'm just standing in the line, and I'm just like, yo, and, like, guys, I feel like I put more, I feel like I put more care into how I dress now. See, a dead man is 310 at here. Gotta get some sleep. Good luck. Thank you all to you. Have an excellent night, bro. I appreciate you for popping out, bro. But literally, I try to stay like clean. I figured you meant AM, bro. We don't. Come on now. We not weak out here, bro. We don't be taking no naps in the middle. No, I'm kidding. I take naps every now and then. But it depends on how my morning started and if I have a day off. Oh, all right. Well, you have an excellent night, Ken. I really do appreciate you for being here as well. Come on, Ken. You know you my boy, Ken Summer. But I'm sorry, chat. But until any else of y'all, I mean, I guess Light has a one syllable name, so I can be like Light Summer. But it's like different. Like I feel like, how do I say, man? When I call people Summer, obviously I'm the master of this world here, right? But when I say Summer, I mean like you have the potential to be the next master. You know what I'm saying? I believe that all of y'all have the potential to become the next dead man or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like by time I'm at that point where I'm at 1 million subscribers, who's to say that one of y'all aren't trudging along at 760 subscribers trying to work your way up to 1 million next? I believe in all of y'all, bro. All of y'all are super chill. All of y'all are the homies and shit. So I believe in all of y'all. That's why I be addressing y'all as like Kin Sama or some shit like that. Cause I'm just like, yo. Plus, I don't even feel like I'm a person. I feel like I'm an entity. I feel like I'm a spirit. I feel like I am a spirit that brings y'all together for real. And whenever y'all are in times of need, I'll say maybe obviously y'all aren't in the stream and I'm talking directly to y'all, but maybe I watched the video and y'all heard some shit about me talking about a gotcha game, or I went off on one of my little philosophical tangents or some shit, and like you heard some shit that really just changed your mindset on something, like, right? So I feel like I'm really an entity more so. That's why I call y'all like Sama and shit, because I'm just like, yo, lords and shit, that's people. I am an entity, my boy. You have an excellent night, Ken Sama. We are so glad you were here. Anybody else in chat? Anybody else in chat need some Dr. Phil, Dr. Dead? I don't know what's going on right now, bro. I'm chilling. How in the hell has it been 2 hours? Yo, chat, y'all gotta rein me in when I'm yapping too much. I've been yapping far too much. Because it's been 2 damn hours and we still not doing Illusory Tower right now. Is there anything else I need to do? I've done the map event. Oh, I still haven't done the Formidable Battle yet. Do I want to, yo, chat, tell me, do I want to do Formidable Battle next? Or do I want to do the Tower event? But if y'all don't tell me in the next 2 minutes, I'm going to just pick what I do. I'm just playing with my cat listening to music and you right now. Hey, bro, tell your cat I said what's good for real. What are we thinking, chat? We want to see Tower? We want to see Imaginary Battle. Because either way, it's all got to get done. Like, once I finish all the content that's new and shit, like, I think I will go ahead. Oh, do I want to go back to the restaurant? The bartender that I love to get bartended by is gone. She left at the same time I left. Or a little after, because her relief is always fucking late. But yeah, damn, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Because I'm definitely not going to that damn bar. What floor are you, my man? I'm on floor 50, bro. I haven't done Tower at all today. I need to do Tower right now. I would have started Tower this morning if I was able to get through a bunch of shit in my stream. But low-key, that Rosetsu fight from the Chapter 16 EX... Or no. Chapter 15 EX 6 stage? Or it might... I don't know. It is Chapter 16 because it's grade 14 and 15. But yes, with Chapter 16, I tried to do that EX stage all morning. And literally the EX stage was like... I guess it was bugged or something because every time I went into the EX stage... I literally had to close the game and reopen it and then resume the game inside the mission or some shit to get to doing the mission. But either way, we beat Rosetsu, I think, on one of our first 3 tries. We just didn't get him 3-star. We got him 2-star. And yes, the last star that I was missing was just 1 Jujutsu shard. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to go back and do this just because I am OCD. And since I know that 1 star is not there, I know I'm not going to forget about that shit. I'm going to double back and do that shit when I can. But, yeah. All I had to do was get Gojo up to level 141, and that was enough to push me over the edge and get the 3-star. And I'm going to be real. Yaga literally almost... Like, Yaga's health was this much right when I had won. But luckily, he held out for that last little turn right there, and we were good to go. Alright, we have finally finished all of my runs of Domain Investigation. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh. When they introduced the update that makes it so that you can just auto-battle Domain Investigation all the way through, a blessed time. A blessed time. Okay, let's do Tower. I was given Tower as an answer by my boy Light Summer. So we will be doing Tower. Cool. Oh, I have another character who's ranked up. Yuta, of course. Oh, man. Yo, with the Shibuya incident going down, or honestly, who else is excited for right after the Shibuya incident, we're finally going to get another Yuta? Think about that. Think about that. What is all this? What are all these missions? Oh, because I did Domain Investigation so many times. But yeah, I'm sorry, Parsa. I don't know if I ever answered your question, but I am on floor 50. I have not tried the Tower at all yet since they've been out. But we cooking. We cooking right now. After I accept these missions. Grab these. I guess I could go to work and sit at a table, but it's not honestly, yeah, because I'm not even trying to drink any. I'm not trying to drink any liquor anyway. I'm literally just trying to go get some food. So yeah, I'll probably just do that. Who's serving tonight? Whose section do I want to sit in? I have no idea. No idea, but we'll figure it out. All right, let's get that. And then let's start up the tower. After I accept this mission. Excellent. I love all the extra free stuff we're getting. What is this? During the event period, complete any dispatch? Oh, okay, it says complete. I was gonna say, I didn't start dispatch today? No, it's complete dispatch. Yeah, 50 is good, not gonna lie. I mean, literally 50 is just, or not 50, I'm sorry. 51 is where I am. 51 is where I am. I forgot. I'm on 51. This phantom seal that we're getting from these floors, though, is absolutely certainly going... Let's see. Increases non-code attribute characters damage taken by 150. Oh, okay. Easy peasy. Easy clapping. Oh, this was my mono yellow team. I guess not now. Okay, we got Gojo with... I'm going to just do non-standard. I'm not even going to bother with Pride. We'll leave Mahito on the back, I guess, in case I do need to do some Stolly comp. Reunion after the rain specifically boosts yellow units damage. Let's try this mono yellow team just to see how it goes. But I feel like somebody might be getting clapped here without any form of like real damage reduction. Okay, so we'll give you an excellent shape, and then I'll give you rest for the adults. What is this one? This one's 250 ultimate gauge versus this one being 250, right? 360. So yes, definitely that goes to Megumi because we want to rush that ultimate as soon as possible. We'll keep non-standard here. For Yellow Yaga, we will do the one that boosts yellow type attack. And then for Kaito, oh, we'll do perfect synchronization. %25 yellow type damage versus just 25% damage dealt for anybody. I think this should be a solid setup right here. Let's go for it. I have not, and guys, I have looked at a bunch of different teams and shit for these floors, but like, I haven't really like studied any teams and looked at them like, oh, okay, let's put this together before it gets here. Like, none of that nonsense. So, I think this is gonna go bad without any. Whoa! I was about to say auto battle. You almost had the dead man, but not fucking quite. Yeah, try that shit again. Let's just do this. Or, yeah, let's do this. Because I feel this is ultimate faster. I feel like very quickly I'm going to be switching out somebody for Red Inumaki here. That man, Red Inumaki is just so fucking goated, bro. We're going to debuff you again. And then we'll do this again. And then we'll do... We'll do this again. I'll start buffing with Gojo when we get super close to his ultimate. Also, not having Unity from top to bottom is making this a bit harder for me as well. Oh, he has the evade on. Oh, bro is going crazy right now. Wait a minute. This is physical though, so it's not gonna hit anybody. This one is not physical. I feel like that ultimate's coming for me and it's about to hit hard. Oh, Megumi still hit him? What? You have evade right now. How did I even hit you, bro? Figure out your buffs. Figure out your buffs, bro. We're not using Kaito. Kaito, I still do love Kaito very much. But, like, you really got to be in a stage that doesn't hit too hard to use him. Just because, like, he's type advantage, yes, but he is a rare fucking character. But it is what it is, bro. Oh, I don't like using... Well, it looked like it's going to be a red Yaga type of run because I'd rather stack that damage than the debuff. Inamaki. Inamaki gets a healing page that I always confuse with like-minded sisters because they have a bunch of Sakura blossoms. We will give you... We'll give you Unity from top to bottom so I can rush that ultimate just a tiny bit faster with Gojo. And then Kaito is just so that we can constantly maintain Inamaki's damage reduction. Let's go for it. I'm gonna give it 3 attempts, and if the 3 attempts don't work, I'm going to Rain's YouTube. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That boy be having the goat strats, bro. I'm telling you. Rain be having them save your time strats, brother. Okay, we're just gonna start buffing up. Automatic. Okay. What happened to my Gojo time? What happened to my Inamaki defense boost? Fucking wild. That is crazy to me. That Yaga just got his cheeks terminated like that. Bruh, what? It's looking rough already, chat. I'll give it one more shot. Oh wait, are there any new secret stages, y'all? I'm gonna just look it up. JJK Phantom Parade. Hidden tower floors. Man, I fucking hate floor 45. I've already had to level 10 Yaga's buffing skill. Yo, Soul Dog, let's go with you, bro. I don't want to Nanami and Momo level 10 buffing skills. When it's half Anni, that shit is going to put me down 8 chaotic crystals. That's what I'm saying, Soul Dog. Like, honestly, I mean, damn. 45's been out for a while, so I imagine you've been looking at different videos and shit on how to beat it. I mean, hey, bro. They got a bunch of events to give us extra shit. Them chaotic juices crystals are not coming back fast. I can tell you right now. That's facts. But it might be a sacrifice you have to make, bro. If you or you might just have to wait for the anniversary characters to drop and see what's going on with that. I don't know. Illusory Tower floor stages 41, 51 through 60 are currently only available on the JP version. Floor 57, you have to win with Panda on the team. Oh my gosh. Don't let Alex or Trix see that. They will have a fucking field day with that shit. Okay, Yaga got his cheeks clapped at light fucking speed. That was crazy as shit to me. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, chat. Yaga getting his butt cheeks blasted at top gear, top speed was super wild. Super wild. Because Yaga doesn't even roll like that, for real. You know what, chat? I talked myself into it. I think I'm going to smoke a little pot, have myself a nice little steak dinner tonight. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's see if Gojo's fucking taunt works this time. I mean, I'll be real, though. That's not Red Yaga's fault. 150% extra damage is diabolical as shit. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. But, I mean, they're just going to hit Inamaki now because he's the only non-yellow character. Oh, no? Oh, the darkness was clutch, though? The darkness was clutch, though? Yo, look at that Gojo ultimate. Working. Working. Excellent. I think I do just want to go ahead and use this just because I'm trying to go ahead and start working on building Gojo's ultimate again as fast as possible. But this shit's not going to do the damage that I really want it to do because Red Yaga's not here. I have Yellow Yaga, who is still giving me a buff, yes. But I would have preferred a buff that was stacked. You see how little fucking damage that was? That was horrible. And when this man drops his ultimate, everybody's terminated. Everybody's scatterblasted for real. Look at that. Inumaki's fucked. Alright, y'all. I'm looking up teams. I'm over this shit. I have learned from the past a million fucking times. I am not about to sit here and... No. We're just gonna look up teams. Because now is not just the stream, guys. There is a steak dinner in the balance too. And I want that shit. So I'm gonna work hard for my steak dinner, bro. This man did a Mahito in the front type comp. So his Gojo's A2 and 136. So my Gojo's stronger. Yeah, my team is just overall stronger. But he put Gakuganji in there. That's okay. I'm seeing the strats already. Not really, but I'm seeing it. But not really though. But I'm seeing it. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna give Inumaki a taunt page, of course. You want Inumaki to die as fast as possible so that your next, not really as fast as possible, but he'll die in like a turn or two. My Inumaki is much stronger than the one I'm looking at right here too, so my Inumaki might have one extra turn to get a little buff out or some shit. Where's that one of UG? There we go. Oh, wow. That was good. Or that wasn't good, but like, I guess good I got that burp out of my system. I don't know. Gakuganji. Change the order. Gakuganji goes in the back. Mahito goes right here. Here. Mahito gets in excellent shape. Oh my gosh, these hiccups are killing me right now. The real question is, am I going to smoke this bowl at my crib or in the parking lot before I walk into my job to eat, though? Damn, what time do they close? They close tonight at 9 o'clock? Because I think I am going to go bowling, so hopefully I can get this shit knocked out, these 10 floors knocked out within the next hour. Hopefully. My Gojo skills are better. My Mahito skills are the same. My Inumaki skills are probably better. My Yaga skills are better. My Gakuganji skills are not looking so good. Yeah, that ultimate's really low. Inumaki's just about the same. Yaga's about the same. Alright, I gotta go now. See you later. Hey, Light, we always appreciate you being here. You know that, bro. You have an excellent time, though. Unity from top to bottom. Yuji stretching. In excellent shape. Non-standard. And then, I forget what this one's called. Mutual Trust. There we go. I haven't used it in a super long time. That's why I forgot what it's called. All right, brother, set me up. This is what version is this? Is that French? That's Spanish? Turn, piso? What language is the word turn, piso? No, floor. I have not studied any Japanese today at all, chat. Piso is Spanish? Okay, they're playing on the Spanish version. Cool. I have not studied any Japanese today, so I'm definitely going to go study some Japanese while I'm eating my dinner tonight as well. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a crack at it. All buffs, okay, except for Gojo, who is just rocking them. I didn't even see how much my Gojo did. Okay, good. Inumaki is supposed to die in the first turn. I was about to say, damn, Inumaki instantly erased. That's crazy. Buff, the Sound of Curse energy, buff, and then buff. That was the Sound of Curse energy. Yes, it was. Good, good, good. My Gakuganji does just about the same amount of damage. No attacks this turn. Very good. Then I imagine Mahito's domain immediately. Yes, yes. So let's just put Mahito on domain watch and then just do this because it's the exact same turn besides that. So I imagine the Mahito domain is to kind of keep the damage down a tiny bit. How much does this Mahito do? Mine does 17k, he does 17k, and then the HP damage is going to be exactly the same. Okay? Then buff, the Sound of Curse energy. Buff. Sound of Curse energy. Ever-changing. Buff. Okay. Correct all skill ones and then, oh no. This one right here. I want to see how much damage this Gojo does before I let this shit off. Does this Gojo kill? His Gojo kills. Okay, the mine's killing. Okay, never mind. Cool. I don't even care about the damage. As long as I know mine is killing, I'm chill. Bink! Alright. Floor 51 out of the fucking way. Chat, don't judge me for looking this shit up. I know that once I give it 3 tries, if I didn't win in the 3 tries, I'm over that shit 100%. So I'm just kind of like, it's whatever at this point. No fairy team needed. Human team destroys. But he's not using... Okay, he's not using... That was a different thing from... That wasn't JJK. That was Grand Cross. That was my boy Marilli. Okay, I was about to... Well, damn. That's Domain Expansion Gojo. That's from 4 months ago. This man has Toji. I wonder if no Toji could you use... Yuta. Everybody's using Toji. I don't know, chat. This is 5 days ago. But this is with Domain Gojo and Yuta. That's 451. That's 442. That's 460. 452. Yeah, everybody's using Toji, bro. And if they're not using Toji, they're using Domain Expansion Gojo. That's super annoying, actually. 9 hours ago, rank SSP battle versus Hanami. Only green Gojo. I will put that on my watch later. A 2-minute video on getting an S rank? Save that shit to watch later. You know we like to save time for real. Yeah, so I'm going to just try to do this Toji strat that I'm looking at here with Yuta instead, which definitely ain't going to work. Because Toji has a few more debuffs packed into his kit, I believe. It could work. It just looks like a typical burst damage comp. This is a level 110 no dupe Toji. I think my A5 Yuta might be able to do something about it. The only thing that would screw me over is if this boss has defense from ranged attacks. I hope not. Okay, cool. No defense from ranged attacks. Cool. So, Inamaki, Domain Megumi. And then, of course, Gakuganji in the back once more. So let's give Red Yuta a shot instead of Gojo, and then let's give Megumi. It looks like what's common on these floors right now is a domain character, a crazy DPS, and then buffers. And then Inamaki, of course, to make sure you fucking live to see the light of day. Where's that Toto memory? It's right here. What the hell? You're using that page? His is level 60 at 1 dupe. So I guess let me at least get this shit to level 60. Is this one I'm pretty sure? Yeah, it's this one. Oh, honestly, I'm down to just get it to level 80 at that point. That shit barely touched my materials for real. I'm down to get it to level 80, bro. I don't care. Put this one on Megumi. Where was it? Down here? I was just looking at it. It was all the way down here. Did it move because I just leveled it up? It definitely did. It's up here with the 80s now. It's right here. I literally was on it selected. I'm so funny. Yo, chat. We must terminate these stages. No questions asked. Oh, wait. No questions asked because that steak dinner will be in my clutches. Okay. And then this page he has at level 60. I'm gonna just go ahead and hit the max up. Cool. All right. My team is looking a lot more fearsome here. But again, I do not have Toji. I have Yuta. So let's see how this goes for us. This is a 2 minute and 41 guide, though. Only 6 turns. Oh, this man Sasuke Gaming is a savage. Yeah. This shit's gonna go hard. I just hope Yuta works. So a first turn stun is interesting. Okay. I haven't seen people actually use the stun on Inumaki in ages, honestly. And then what was that? Toji's basic skill, was it? No, it's a debuff. No, it's not. Is that his first skill, though? His third skill. I'll say, yeah, I don't have Toji, so I gotta actually backtrack and look and see what the skills were and everything. So let's see. Well, hopefully my Yuta's damage doesn't pale in comparison to Toji. Toji did 50k on his first hit. How much is my Yuta gonna do on his first hit? The stun didn't even... That kind of hurt my chest. Nowhere near 50k. Oh, that's bad. That's very bad, chat. So I'm pretty sure without the... Oh, the stun wasn't even supposed to be on that enemy. It was supposed to be on the mob on the side. Okay. I'm not paying attention, clearly. Hey, bro. My Yuta skills are stronger than his Toji's. Again, I'm just hoping this works out, man. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to wear to go get that food for real. I could go on some shorts. It's been kind of humid today. Hey, yo, 6th Anni stuff is already being announced for Grand Cross? That's kind of crazy. This is where the stun was. And then you were basic skill? Damn it, I keep on muting that by accident. I think it was the basic skill from Megumi for sure. And then the basics... Nope. Spirit Slash, of course. And then Yaga does the kick. And then Toji does his little bit of damage over here. But instead of Toji, it's going to be Yuta, of course. Such bad damage. Okay, Inumaki gets railed instantly. Damn, that instant domain kind of crazy for Megumi. So you did the Sound of Curse energy. You're going to do the domain with the page. You're going to buff with Yaga. And then you're going to do another Toji skill. Which for me would be a Yuta skill. Did he just let Toji's ultimate rip by itself? Oh my god, Yuta's dead basically. And there was no ultimate that I just took for that turn, like... Yuta's just cooked as fuck right now. Yeah, Yuta's not looking too good. Toji's definitely a little tankier than Yuta, that's for sure. Turn 5 he uses ultimate, so that means that for turn 4 I just have to pray to the absolutely pray to the heavens that Yuta just doesn't die right here, which he's definitely going to. Yeah, because he's fucking dead. Yeah. Okay. Maybe Red Yuji? Damn, there's no other videos that I can follow. For 452, that's super annoying. Because they have DE Gojo, don't they? Yeah, of course they do. Well, here I go, talking that shit. Oh, these floors will be easy. Till I get fucking clapped. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, bro, not having Toji is wild. Which is crazy, because while I was waiting for the anniversary to start, I literally kept buying... the little bundles that had the Toji tickets with them. And I literally did not get Toji at all. Bro, that's annoying as shit. The only way that people are beating it without Toji is with DE Gojo. Hey, bro, it is what it is. Actually, let me look up Rain's channel. I feel like, though, Rain probably has Toji. Yep, 5 turns with Toji. Yep. Toji. Toji. Damn it. And that's the only... What about this man YJ Max? This man YJ Max be going kind of crazy. Yeah, I said YJ Max, not TJ Max. Come on, computer. Lock in. Or I guess come on, YouTube, lock in. Especially when I watch a bunch of JJK stuff. Like, come on, dude. You know damn well I'm looking for YJ Max and not fucking TJ Max. Come on, dude. This is Lost in Paradise. Yeah, even that boy YJ Max don't got no floors for real. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream right here because it looks like I need Toji or Domain Expansion Gojo to beat this floor. Yuta definitely is not making the cut for this shit, but I do greatly appreciate every single person who has been here in this stream, vibing out with the dead man, rocking out with me for nearly 3 hours, man. I love all you guys. We got a solid little nice community here. We will see about videos tomorrow because I have done 2 live streams and 2 videos today, and honestly, I have a double to work tomorrow. The dead man might be MIA for the weekend, or there might just be drastically less videos. Sunday, probably no content at all. Probably no content at all, considering the fact that I have dropped... It's been 5 days into the week. I have dropped 15 videos and done 2 live streams this week. I am kind of chilling right now. I will probably drop 1 video tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get up and do my thing in the morning because I do have to go bowling tonight, but I also am not planning to stay out like super late and get super fucked up or anything. But again, I really do appreciate all of you for being here and listening to me yap. It was so fun. And again, very big shout out to M. Coy as well because he became a member for the channel. He has become a mighty Magic Knight. And hopefully you guys follow in his footsteps. How about you search it up in Japanese and Floor 4052? Their guides are out. I saw some from Floor 52. But nonetheless, I would have to turn on my VPN to get to like YouTube and it thinks I'm in Japan. I mean, I could look it up in kanji. But nonetheless, I'm going to go have my steak dinner because I have not eaten all day. And this is, like I said, my second stream for the day. So I have streamed for nearly 6 hours today. I need a VPN, or I don't need a VPN. You're right, Soul Dog. I thought about that as I was saying it. But even still, that is it for the stream. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. I'll try to have some videos out tomorrow because, like I said, I do work a double. I'll try to get some videos out in the morning because even if I get off early tomorrow from work, it'll be like 7 or 8 o'clock at night. And I'm probably not going to stream at that point because I do have to work a double the next day. And that double's even worse because that's a double where I have to stay there from open to close because that's the bar, not serving. But the Dead Man just kind of has a jam-packed weekend. But again, I absolutely appreciate and love you guys. We will see y'all the next time. And also stay tuned for Kaiju number 8 because whenever Kaiju number 8 is ready, I'll be there as well. Kaiju number 8, 7DS Origin, this shit. Borderlands 4. Nobody here probably cares about Borderlands 4, but I'm a big Borderlands head. And that shit is dropping in September, like a week and a half after my birthday. But you guys have an excellent and wonderful night. And hopefully these floors aren't too hard for you. Hopefully you guys are remaining consistent and remaining disciplined and not summoning on everything you see and waiting for Domain Expansion Gojo and Sukuna. But you guys have an excellent night. Peace out.